Ladies and gentlemen, BLURSE Strahd. It starts.
Welcome to the land of Sindora!
Nope, BLURSE Strahd. We're starting remarkably late due to Palpatine-related injuries, but we're gonna be okay.
Palpatine's behind it all.
Palpatine's behind it all. But we're all here and we're ready to do the thing. Well, we're mostly here. Zhu is currently grappling with barbecue sauce that broke into her home. So,
Yeah.
you know, it happens. But she'll be back shortly.
Sheemish.
To our listeners, welcome to our spoiler cast of Rise of Skywalker.
I
just wanted to talk about.
I haven't seen it yet. I am going to, even though I know I probably shouldn't give them money, but
I will see it, but not in the theater.
I have
to illegally download and pirate the movie.
There are people.
J.J. Abrams.
And I'll watch it.
J.J. Abrams is a hack fraud.
Really? It took you this long to figure that shit out?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a late call.
Listen, this is.
I remember when I saw
really...
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Dude, fucking. Oh, don't remind me. Oh god. Cut.
Cox.
I really liked. The Last Jedi is my second favorite Star Wars movie behind Empire.
Bold statement. Bold statement.
The Last Jedi is
We're gonna
great.
lose some listeners off of that.
I don't give a shit. Last Jedi had its problems.
I think I know who's gonna take umbrage with that.
Nick, I know. And he's on crack because he puts it at the bottom of his list above clones.
Okay, but Nick also puts Revenge of the Sith at the top, so his opinion doesn't matter.
I mean,
I can at least see that. I can at least see that.
Come on!
Nick has the worst opinions
No, listen.
ever. So
that's a possibility. Like I can.
He likes Mass Effect 3.
Alright, get
listen.
back to your rant. Finish your rant.
Mass
first.
Effect 3 is good for most of it, and then it goes down the toilet.
My original rant is that I don't have, a lot of people don't like what I like. But even I fucking hated Rise of Skywalker.
It seems to be fairly unilateral on that front. So.
No, actually.
It seems that people who liked The Last Jedi hated Rise of Skywalker, and people who hated The Last Jedi and liked The Force Awakens hated Rise of Skywalker.
And people who hated both continue to hate it.
Hate it, yes.
I have coworkers that liked it.
It was enjoyment. There was action scenes. There was some comedy.
There's always comedy.
It was an incoherent mess.
It
honestly felt like a rough draft. I can talk about it later. I will talk about it later. Let's go die. Let's go die at Strahd. I'm so done. I'm so done.
Stay tuned next week.
This will put you in the correct frame of mind. Last time on BLURSE Strahd, there was a riot. Let's start a riot. That's a song by somebody, right?
Shut up.
3 Days Grace.
Is that who it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Avenged Sevenfold.
No, wrong one. Wrong band from my youth. I don't know, like fucking middle school.
Okay.
You guys, I'm Ralph. What's going on? Am I allowed to talk?
Shit, fuck. Yeah,
No.
well, we're not there yet. I haven't even gotten through the introduction because Bird was bitching about Rise of Skywalker. But
I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. Anyways, last time there was a riot, and they did not thwart the riot, but managed to thwart one of the intended targets of the, or save one of the intended targets of the riot. The wife of Baron Vargas Vallaki, who is currently in holding, as they, well, the plan is for them to go kill Victor Vallaki and sort of exchange a life for a life. They then left Vallaki. It's smoking ruins behind. It's still standing. And went over to Krezk, where they're like, let us in. And then the guy said, if you bring us wine, I'll let you in. And they said, fuck, all right, well, we wanted to go there anyways. Started to make their way to the Wizard of Wines, when suddenly a little carriage came up, and a little invitation flew out of the door right to their stealth hiding spot, inviting them to dinner with Strahd von Zarovich. And that's basically where we left off, as the carriage sort of headed off. And you guys had just sort of had a bit of a discussion about it, and are sort of still at that crossroads here next to the Raven River in western Barovia.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ralph.
Yep, you're Ralph.
Okay.
I'm not
Thanks
Ralph.
to the power of God, I have been convinced I'm guilty.
What?
Or maybe it's my internal senses that say, if I don't, I will be murdered.
Who's got the? I got the papers. Okay.
Are you in a well?
Are you reassembling your bag, Ralph?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot to pick up my microphone and clip it onto my V-neck shirt.
How deep is that? Hey, Ralph.
Yeah.
Just how deep is that V?
Belly button.
I mean, have you seen my picture?
It doesn't.
Well, yeah, I'm actually blind. Fun fact: I'm blind. I've never actually seen in my life, so I can't see.
You should have seen.
Guys,
they're like Brandon's V-necks in high school. Belly button.
Check this
Wait,
shit
hold on,
out,
what?
man.
What?
I wet.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Oh damn, that is a deep ass V.
Let's not forget
like-
that at all times he looks like this.
Brooding
You know,
and
that's-
that stance.
That's pretty high school accurate right there.
Actually, it does. He does have this like similar hair. I think his tryhard's hair is a little thinner.
Thin,
Are you calling
wispy, pathetic, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
Palpatine-esque.
perfectly straight.
It's crazy.
I
don't know how the fuck you do it.
As a very curly haired person.
Geometric, even.
It's like
Yeah.
still like at a
Architectural.
perpendicular line to the ground. It's like a child drew it with one black marker stroke.
He has hair from the girl
I
from the
tried
ring.
with the best I got.
A child with a hinge elbow.
He does have the hair from the CS Samara hair.
Look, I made a gingerbread man a bit ago. He's pretty cool.
Anyways, fuck, let's go.
I'll take a
You
picture.
guys, wait, hold on.
Wait, is the carriage here?
So
No, it fucked off.
It drove away. So, am I the only one who's surprised to find that Strahd brought us here? Was this obvious to everyone but me?
I didn't really think about it.
I didn't either
Same.
till now.
You can look at the
I don't
handout in
think
your
so.
thing if you want to read it again. Should
Hey,
be
I
notebook.
see it.
I want to be real with you guys. I have not used a laptop in about 6 or 7 years. There is one button on this laptop, and there is no right click. There is no ability to
One
use
button.
Control
Pat,
V
is
or
there?
anything.
Wait, you're in a
There's a
laptop.
single
Hold up.
There's a
an
single
Apple
button
laptop?
on this
It's a
laptop.
laptop.
Wait a second. Is it a touchpad?
It's a touchpad, yes,
Tap with 2 fingers.
with 2 fingers. Oh my gosh.
I just
That-
saved your life.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen that on some things before.
Damn. It'd be like that.
I did. That was the thing.
I thought the Vistani brought us here.
Yeah, those.
I mean, literally. But it says he brought us here.
What if he's lying?
What if Strahd's a Vistani?
All I know is I was kidnapped.
What if Strahd was like disguised as them? And I don't get it.
No.
Bucky, you're probably light and right. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, the lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Okay. You're probably right. Maybe he is lying.
You do that.
Maybe he's
I actually don't know him. If he would.
Nah.
I mean, not all bad people lie.
I can tell he's a liar. You know why?
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Whoa, Bucket! What? You're awake!
I've been awake the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
No, you haven't.
Remember that time that I saved you guys with the grappling hook?
Yeah, and you didn't say a single word. In fact, your eyes were just blank white, like just glazed over.
Bucket did say "fuck you, bitch" when killing the vampire.
True,
yeah,
that is true.
I attained Ultra Instinct.
Bucket, please don't. Bucket, please don't achieve a new form while I'm not looking. Turns around, Bucket's hair is blue. God damn it, not again, Bucket.
But then the recovery time was long. It was like 2 weeks.
Are you telling me that Bucket is Hatsune Miku?
There's my candy.
What?
Yes.
No.
Have you ever heard of Hatsune Miku?
We're not doing this.
My world.
Have some fun with Bucket.
No. Okay, I might want Bucket dancing on my pizza box.
Yes,
Bucket.
I completely
Okay,
agree.
I concede to that. But
Bucket
but
grappling
no more
hooks
of
the
this.
pizza slices out of the box into your mouth.
Bucket is going to eat your pizza.
Bucket will only
Yeah, I know,
dance if you. Bucket will only dance on your pizza box if you feed her the entire pizza whole.
You open up the pizza and Bucket's inside licking her lips. There's no pizza and she says, "Close the fucking box!"
Hold on, wait. Possum eating donuts.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love that picture.
This is what. This is the best picture. This is what Bucket looks like after she
Does
eats all
it
the
like
pizza.
have like a little bit of jelly on it or something? Yes!
Oh man, look
I'm
at
so glad that Google delivered by me typing in possum eating donuts.
Google knows.
It's not even a possum though, is it? What is that?
That is a
don't-
possum. It's like it is a
It is a
possum,
po-
but it's like
It's
like
like
a
the
disgusting
Australian
Australian possum.
Sugar
yeah.
glider.
No, it is not. It is
No,
not
it
a
is.
sugar
It does
glider.
look it looks like a sugar glider with its ears.
It's
but
too big for a sugar glider, isn't it?
Yeah, sugar
doesn't have-
gliders are so much smaller.
It doesn't have like the weird ass like saggy skin on the side.
Yeah, I saw one last weekend when we didn't play D&D. I went to the zoo and saw animals. I'm Ralph now. Oh god, I'm gonna take Ralph to a zoo.
What?
Somebody take Ralph to a zoo. He deserves it.
I don't think.
Look, Ralph,
Never
look at all
seen-
these imprisoned animals.
Ralph has seen 3 animals.
He's seen it. According to science, Ralph has seen at least 3 animals.
He's seen cats. That's one.
All right, we got to get off this.
You guys, are we doing this today?
I think so.
I haven't washed my hair.
Is there an RSVP?
I slept outside last night.
I also
There-
slept out. I think we all did.
Is there an RSVP?
I guess there's a river.
I don't have a
No,
mailbox.
no. I tried to contact the sender, but it drove away.
Oh. I thought we were doing real good.
Doing great. Except for this. This is not great.
What time of day is it?
Well, I'm not fucking coming.
That
Oh
is
yeah.
okay
You
by
said that
me.
you're gonna go back to.
I guess we'll just stay with the
Vallaki.
Mardikovs. I mean, they seem to still at least have their shit together.
Okay. You guys stay safe. We'll do this. Will we make it there in today? Do we need to go
Definitely
back
not, but I mean, I think... I gather Strahd probably knows the size of his own domain, so...
Maybe he'll push us there.
I don't know.
Which way is there?
We passed the road to Ravenloft on our way.
Yeah.
To Vallaki the first time.
Oh, to...
The
Okay,
castle
so
sort
we
of
need to double
looms
back.
over Barovia. The
We gotta
village,
double back.
that is.
Back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
Alright.
Which,
Neat. Then...
Okay. Well, we can... So then we'll have to pass through Vallaki anyway, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
Okay, so I can just wash my hair there. It's no big deal.
we should probably stop
Sure.
there, I guess, right? So-
Yeah. 'Cause
Actually, I'm not
work-
sure if we'll get back to Vallaki today, but we should get close.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Looks cool. Are we cool?
School.
Which is weird.
Nick, can I have changed one of my things in the morning? Because I was here then?
Sure.
Okay.
So you guys head back along the road to the east?
Yes.
It's kind of stupid.
Who is the road?
Mm-hmm.
It took us like a day to get all the way out here, and now we're just
Yeah.
heading back.
That's pretty fun.
I'm not laughing, well, it's not funny.
You get about almost back to the crossroads near Vallaki across the bridge of the Luna River, which feeds into Lake Zarovich, but you don't quite get there before sunsets. You can still keep pressing on during the night, but it's up to you.
Danger lurks around every corner.
You're probably
Yeah,
you're a
guys,
couple hours out.
We nearly got overrun by zombie soldiers, so I don't think we should keep going.
Oh yeah, I forgot you said that. I mean, not just now, before.
Yeah, I almost
remembered
felt
that
like it
you
was
just
2 weeks
said it.
ago.
Time flies when I'm unconscious.
Good sleep.
So you guys gonna set up
Well-
camp?
We should probably, I guess.
All right. You set up camp. You've got your watches, the ones that you have mentioned many times. I think, are they pinned now?
What kind of watch do I have?
They
Like
still
a
are not
Rolex?
pinned, so...
You got a Victorinox.
G-Shock?
You got
It's
a nice
not my
Swiss.
fault it's not pinned. I don't have the rights. It's your fault.
Yeah, I
What are
know.
we pinning?
Well, KMS has the power. He could have done it.
Wait, what are we pinning?
He was a
Coulda,
corpse, wasn't he?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Anyways, alright, I guess I'll just
Saucy.
fucking...
Coulda, woulda, woo.
Ralph can watch. What? Do we know what the watch
I think
are?
it was,
Yes.
Aiden's
It's pretty
one,
much-
I think Reginald is one because his perception's so fucking high, and then I think Bucket was
One
the other
what?
because she has dark vision.
Yeah.
So I think it's Reginald, Aiden, Bucket, if I'm
got
not
it.
mistaken.
Yes.
Yes, that's
And
the
then
latest one.
with all three of them, it's also Samson, right?
Right there.
Yeah, Samson's with everybody because he doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
You're
that's
good.
why it's only one person.
It's like the old Butte days in the Underdark.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that
long
shit
ago.
that thrown away.
It has been a little while now since the Underdark.
Yeah, well, because we've also like missed a few and stuff.
That's true. Ooh, what was that roll, you wonder? Why did Nick roll?
What?
Because
I don't
why
care.
did
I don't
you-
really care, actually.
I'll
Wait,
tell you why.
wait.
Enemy counters.
Because
Because you have to
McNasty's dumb.
That's
Big
another good
nasty
reason.
fucking dumb.
Okay, I mean, I like
That's
you.
my song.
Okay. Second roll.
I think you like it.
Is this to determine if McNasty is dumb?
No, it's just a.
Why am I dumb? Just because I don't care about what you do, Nick?
Bucket.
Because I don't care?
Bucket.
Yes?
During your watch, you see shifting in the underbrush the hulking shapes of what look like 4 massive dire wolves.
Whoa! How do I hear everyone up?
Ding, 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 ding.
Everybody is sort of jostled away because you see these dire wolves stalking in the near vicinity.
Horse wolves.
They are like the size of bears.
Oh,
Been seen.
Those are
they
bear
just
that
are
is not okay.
Bear horse wolves.
And you see the wolves look at you in your campsite and lower their head and just keep moving.
Yeah, that's right. Keep moving. Yeah.
Campsite.
Okay,
Do you
don't
think
fucking rile them
Strahd
up.
sent them to make sure
Nah, they're
they were
scared.
walking to his house?
Maybe.
I feel stupid right now. I'm going back to sleep. I don't know, the way I said that made me really angry at myself.
The night passes and you are not attacked or set upon by anything.
That we know
In the morning, I check. Have I been eaten alive?
of. Yeah.
You have not.
Am I dead?
Wow.
You wake up, keep moving.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
No, I sit down and cry all day.
Okay. Marcus stays behind. He is eaten. Anyways, you guys keep
Yes.
moving.
He is eating.
I have to roll for an encounter at the crossroads.
You have to roll for me, Miggy.
Don't part the kimono.
What?
Look at what's beneath my kimono. You'll love it. At the crossroads, as you're starting to pass through,
Yes.
Oh no. This is the place where bad things happen.
bad things have happened here.
Aiden, get behind me.
I'm constantly behind you. Don't worry.
Thank you. I'm really glad
see-
you got with that.
Shuffling, sort of partially through the clearing and into the woods, you see a legion of those, probably 10 or 11 of those tall humanoid creatures moving like they're like Ray Harryhausen stop motion creatures.
Briar Patch
Oh,
Kids?
the Briar Patch Kid.
Those needle fellas that appear to be composed entirely out of thorns and pine needles and various things of that description.
I'm gonna make sure I'm out of sight.
Out of mind.
Make a stealth check.
I encourage you all to do the same.
Let's see. We gotta roll stealth, boyos.
Oh my God, where are my dice?
I posted it earlier. I don't
All right,
have my
everybody.
sheet
I'm rolling
with each
stealth,
main.
which
You
is
can just tell me
-1.
what it is.
You don't have your sheet?
It's -1, not -1. Oh
I'm
man,
rolling a
I do
-1.
not- I do not have a.
This is going to be my first roll of the session. Let's
So-
see what number it is.
I think my stealth was opposed
Okay.
to
Most people's first roll of the session.
If it was a 1, I was gonna leave.
No.
We just fucking got you back.
Nah.
Oh, I did a nice.
You think you did? That's why I rolled for my
I'm
stealth.
looking
Let's
for
find
your
out.
sheet, does.
Oh!
I think a couple weeks ago I gave you the level
I
4
should
sheet.
roll it harder.
Yeah,
so
but
it
I
doesn't
don't-
drop.
See it
Oh,
here.
wait, where's my number for stealing?
For stealthing, not stealing.
I'm using this rolling app on my phone because I didn't bring a proper tray with me when I traveled.
Just
Every roll I make with my dice that I brought is cocked because it's like on.
Well, if you
Isn't this
can't
bad
find it,
thing?
Nick, just
Oh,
use the
yes.
older sheet.
But I
And the
did
only
not.
thing that's different is that I have the
well,
the Sentinel.
I
brothers.
did not roll very well.
Jeez, I can't even find the older one.
I know that Samson's stealth bonus is like
It's not
plus
good.
3.
I don't know.
He
I-
bumped
I-
up
it
stealth.
is
bad.
good.
Oh, is it?
is.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no,
He's
Youth
got
is
good
bad.
stat.
Oh, that's
His
Youth
deck?
is bad.
He's just a dumb
Other-
bitch.
I found
What's your thing?
Samson's
Crush you.
level 1 sheet.
I thought you were saying something.
Well, his stealth should be the same because
Did he not
well,
send
plus
you
1.
the latest?
I'm fucking
I have-
looking for it. I do not see.
Yeah,
I'm scrolling
you've
through
asked
our
me-
conversation. Did you post it in the main chat and like in like chatty chat or Strahd or something? Because I
I
don't
don't
see
think
it
he
in.
did.
No.
I don't think anybody did that.
Heck.
I mean, if it's in your guys' conversation, you could get it too, 12-year-old.
I'm doing
It's
right now.
true.
Okay.
I just don't see it. Am I fucking
I
stupid?
have
It is
Samson's 10th level sheet.
What?
Yeah, no, I have that too.
How did you
Why?
have that? Did I say, I said that to
because
you
you're
and
like,
asked
what
about
is
it, yeah.
this? Think of this.
Oh.
Okay, your
Oh, yeah,
dex
you
is
were
plus
doing that.
3. Is this correct? I'm looking at your third level sheet, so it's plus 3. So your proficiency bonus is plus.
Okay, you definitely did not send it to me because it's not in here. I just scrolled through the whole
Okay.
bitch.
His stealth should be plus
So
5.
weird.
then.
I feel like you've asked me for it and I've given it to you. I feel like we've had this conversation before.
It's definitely a plus 5.
It's a +5, so you could just roll down.
I was pretty straight on.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, maybe my brother could get on my PC and send it.
That would be nice of him.
Trust him to do that.
Do you
He's
know?
gonna find all your fucking racist elf porn.
This. That's cool, Billy.
Billy!
Damn it!
Really?
Why can't you
That-
search
that-
file
Right.
extensions?
That elf stuff's really cool.
Well, Samson rolled an 18, right?
18.
Well,
Plus
all
one.
right, that's fine. We got it. 18. Let me roll for Irina and Ismark. Uh-oh.
What are
3
they?
and 2.
5 and 2, actually.
Oh,
That's close.
Not too bad. You know.
So, you guys sort of like get out of the way in the underbrush. However, you are not particularly stealthy, and most of you are still quite visible from the intersection there. These,
Ralph and Bucket are just standing.
yeah, these creatures.
standing, closing their eyes.
You're standing, and Irina and Ismark are standing closer. As these creatures sort of shuffle by, a number of them turn to face in your direction. Just sort of like cocking their strange, thorny heads.
Yes, but we stand stock still.
And then they keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. They're afraid.
Victory for CIA.
Yes.
Seems that we've done very well.
What does CIA stand?
Oh, they definitely. You could tell they saw you. They looked dead into your fucking eyes, but.
Yes, but we didn't look interesting or delicious, I guess.
Not interesting. Alright, hold on. I'll fucking fight them. I'll prove more interesting.
Strahd did tell you your passage would be a safe one.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Nah.
Who's... Forget it.
You keep heading to Vallaki. The guards at the gates recognize you, seem almost confused to see you back so soon. And one of them says, "Are you got Victor's head yet?"
Not really. Just sort of in process.
In process, eh? Well, alright, come on through. And they let you through the gates.
Gosh, I didn't know that that we might not be welcome. I didn't think that we might not be welcome back if we didn't do the
I
thing.
just went around.
They appear to have let you in, though.
Yeah, I just didn't think of that.
Make your way through the town. You can see that the church is still largely in ruins as you pass it. You don't see anybody there. It looks to be, at least for the moment, abandoned. There are people going about their day. It looks like people are trying to return to some sort of semblance of normalcy. There's sort of like an underlying tension in the air, but it's not overwhelming. It looks like these people are they're trying to get on with their lives. It doesn't look like the place has devolved into chaos, at least not yet.
Good, they're simmering down.
It seems like their bloodlust was well sated with the death of Vargas Vlakovich, at least for the moment. You make your way back to the Blue Water Inn, lined as always with the ravens, and now featuring a line of people out the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not.
Well, I wave at the ravens, not the people. Do we have to get in line?
I think we can probably cut through.
Well, what's the line for? Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's the line for?
Erwin's sort of running the show right about now, so, we're waiting to talk to him. We're not getting you. If you want to go in there and drink or get a room or something, it's not what this line is for. You can go ahead.
Okay, cool. Bye.
What's the line for?
It's
they're like petitioners or something.
They're getting counsel from the new ruler.
Oh, something could be like a book signing.
Maybe that too.
He may have written a book while we were
You guys sort of sidle in past the line into the building, which you can see has a number of people drinking. You can see, having apparently resigned from their positions as mob leaders, both hunters are back at their usual table, drinking like nothing ever happened.
Cool.
When you enter, one of them sort of glances over and looks at you, but neither of them move and neither of them seem to care.
like true champions of the people.
I also feel the same. Who can we talk to?
You can see up ahead, on one side of the bar, Erwin appears to be exasperatedly explaining to a man that no, just because Vargas is gone does not mean that they can tear down that entire section of town and have him use it for a farm. That's not how it works. And the man does not seem to get it, and Erwin is, like, really trying. On the other side of the bar, Danica is there doing actual bartender stuff, and she says, "Well, look who's come back into town."
It's us.
Behind me. Who?
Oh, is it us?
Ismark and Irina approach, and Ismark says,
"Oh, it's them."
Hi, yeah, we need a room. Just one will do. Okay. And your friends back there? Y'all staying?
I need to wash my hair.
That's all right. You can. We'll call it on the house. Go for it.
Super. You guys should wash yourselves.
I'm good.
Okay.
What's washing?
I'm not gonna show you.
Don't forget to wash your foreskin.
Stop.
Marcus. You
Aren't
can't
you- he
say
just
that.
given-
Just because
I
you can
don't
say
have
that in the
my
forest
foreskin,
doesn't mean.
God damn it! Don't you bring it
Look,
up.
Look,
what
Reginald
you
starts,
did.
like, tipping tables. Oh, my
Now
foreskin,
here's
no!
the question: is circumcision a?
Alright, we're not doing this.
No, we'll ask this question later. It's a good question, though. Don't worry.
Man, I gotta re-get back into that hilarious story about that guy who thought Silent Hill 4 was entirely a circumcision allegory.
No.
What?
Fantastic story. Tremendously insane. Anyways, so, Irina and Ismark are given a room. As they head to their room, they sort of look at the rest of you and say, Irina says, "I don't know if this is a good idea, but I also don't know if it's a good idea to not do it, if you know what I mean, so good luck."
We'll find out.
I suppose you will. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yeah. And they head off to their room to get settled.
Wait, how many days is it gonna take for us to get to the castle?
It might take a little while. Probably, if you started now, you'd probably get there at a little past midnight. And by that I mean...
Okay, so I can, like, write that out.
And by
like,
that
you
I
know.
mean, actually, probably... It would take a while. It would take a while. It'd probably take more than the end of the day, but who knows?
I still have clean hair by the time I get there.
Yeah, I mean, your hair's not gonna instantly turn to shit by tomorrow.
Good, who knows?
The only thing that is about our campaign now is fucking Ralph's hair, and I love it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yes.
Alright, so Ralph washes his motherfucking hair.
Yeah, but the entire time he ponders.
Does anybody else want to get gussied up?
Yeah, sure.
No.
Reginald puts on his finest Blankian cologne.
Anyone need wax?
I grab my tub of volcanic ash and I start spinning in it.
Nice.
He's getting nice and clean. He's rubbing himself down with pumice.
That was a chinchilla joke.
He's
It
gotta
sounded
use...
familiar. I'm like, what does that?
I was thinking, I'm pretty sure there are birds that use sand as well.
Yes.
It's grainy. It
You-
cleans.
You sandblast yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I always
Sandblast
my
own
ass.
asshole.
I always sandblast my
I don't know
ass
if
after
that's,
I shit.
It cleans.
I don't know if that's healthy.
That's just
It's
called
great.
sitting down at the beach.
Yeah, I sit down on the beach, I snuggle myself in. No jorts on, of course.
So y'all get a little gussied up. You get a little pretty. You get a little cute. Feeling fresh. Feeling cute.
Do I need another wax?
Wait
Aiden,
till
what do you think?
later.
I'm not sure what.
Marcus, it looks exactly the same.
I find a big pool of water and I dunk myself in it and then emerge.
Climbs
like
out. He
what-
looks like the fucking creature from the Black Lagoon.
He doesn't even towel off. He just puts his clothes on.
Yeah.
I go in with my clothes on.
Yeah.
Oh, and you wash your clothes at the same time.
It's
Like, you dunk it
efficient.
out.
Listen, you got to be efficient
It's
in the wild.
efficiency.
I can't leave my clothes out. You never know if a bear's gonna fucking rake them apart. Like,
Yeah, you might as well wash them at the same time.
Samson writes soap on a page in his book and rubs it on himself.
Can we do this instead of the dinner, please?
I really like the preparing for the dinner. It's just like
It's
oh my
we're
God,
all
I hope
we're all-
Strahd is scrying on.
He's like,
fucking
the
know.
fuck is
Here's
going
what's
on?
happening. We're essentially see a meteor just in the sky hurtling towards us, and we're like, oh well, we gotta get clean first. Like, come on, like,
I don't
we gotta
want
be
to die
ready.
dirty.
It's Brooks in fucking in Shawshank Redemption. He puts on his suit, he puts on his tie, and then he gets up on the chair.
Yeah, dude.
Spoiler for The Shawshank Redemption.
That one
Damn
dude
you,
fucking kills
Nick.
himself.
I'm really sorry about that. Next, I'm gonna tell you what Rosebud meant.
No.
What?
More like rose crud.
Fucking
Whoa!
sick.
Topical, dude.
Dude, Ralph was going to use that with
Yes.
Strahd. Dude,
I
he had
was
the snow
trying
globe, he had
I
it ready.
was trying to think of the guy from Citizen Kane's name, the actor, but my brain kept saying Orville Redenbacher.
Oh, you mean Owen Wilson?
The fucking popcorn guy.
which is not the right man.
You're thinking of Owen Wilson.
You started saying Orville Redenbacher, like I thought of him.
What is his name?
I mean,
Nick,
that's
you
usually
understand.
Saying
Ju,
Orville
Ju, I'm not
Redenbacher,
sure
and I
if you
was
know
like,
this. I'm not sure if you know this, Ju. That's usually what happens when people say people's names. You think about them.
No.
never get
What I'm saying is he started saying the wrong name of the guy, and I still thought of the guy.
Orson Welles.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got the-
Bill Redenbacher.
Like,
When he invented the microwave popcorn, he said, I am become death. Destroy you.
Fuck.
Orville Redenbacher, I have become death.
What a mistake. Oh, hey, there it is.
Long
Now I've
one,
got it.
though.
he said, "Wow, thanks."
Yeah, he said, wow.
Wow.
So, anyways, you guys get a little pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
done.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
done.
yeah,
We
yeah.
go. We move.
Guys,
Shut up.
hold
We
on,
go.
Guys, we gotta get new threads. Like, we are musty.
Oh my god.
Oh, I put on a
Shopping
new coat.
montage.
Aiden,
I
Aiden
have
with
three
panicked look in his
identical-
eyes bloodshot, desperately thinking of ways to stall.
Fucking like the cursed emoji looking left and right. Just...
We got shopping episode, right, guys?
Don't you have a spell where you can clean something?
No.
Prestidigitation.
What's magic?
I don't know. I thought I saw you use
You see prestidigitation fall out of his
Yeah.
pocket.
I would love to have that.
No.
I stopped reaching.
He fucking ate it. He ate the spell. No, you can't chew that.
Okay, now a real meteor is gonna come down from the sky and hit you.
Okay, maybe we should go, you guys.
Yeah, let's go. Fucking.
Alright.
What do you have in your mouth, Aiden?
You exit the inn, and Dozens is gone.
Alright. Alright, woo!
I mean,
What does
it's
getting
just
food
that
mean? How long is he gonna be? Fuck it.
His parents ordered a pizza.
Oh, that's not so bad. So you leave the inn and you make your way back through Vallaki, back to the west, where you haven't been for quite a while. Been in Vallaki for a while, or not the west, the east,
Yes.
the west, and
yes, the
Way
West.
back west. Wow, west.
you depart
Wow,
the
west.
town, making your way along the old Svalich road, back to the hills and fields outside of the area where Barovia was, where the windmill was, where the crossroads were. And there's a mysterious noise in my house. Okay.
You okay?
After maybe about an hour of walking, you come to a sort of bend in the road. And there, you see something. You see, parked at this road, the large black carriage
Huh?
with the two huge black horses.
Oh.
Guys, should I ping that? You think he's inside?
What?
It's just sort of waiting by the side of the road. The horses sort of breathing heavily. You see them snorting this, like, frigid breath into the air.
Me too. Wait, frigid
I
breath.
moved back to respect them.
And as you
Well, yeah,
guys
no, I
get
don't
within
know.
sightline of it, the door silently swings open.
Oh, I wave. I'm gonna wave here. Is somebody gonna step out or?
Nobody steps out.
I think this is our ride to the place.
We get a ride.
I'm back.
Yes.
Look, Samson, a carriage with the
There
door
is
open.
a
Nothing
carriage
just
here.
out.
Puts his finger to his little mouth and he just looks at it, just pondering what that could possibly be.
I don't know.
Said it. He thinks it's our ride.
It's a box with
It
wheels.
couldn't be our ride. It could be a box with horses next to it.
I think it's
I'm
a
gonna
bomb.
look at it.
You could
Okay.
mail us to anywhere.
I'll look inside.
What kind
You
of
walk
packing
up.
tape?
You look inside. It is quite spacious in there. It looks comfortable. You can see the windows are darkened on the outside, but you can see through quite clearly on the inside.
Tinted
sort of
carriage windows.
These plush, like, dark red velvet seats.
Very vampire.
Oh, hey, not leather?
No.
Hey, this is nice.
They genuinely look like some of the most comfortable seats you've ever seen.
Disgusting.
Guys, there's chumfy
They
chairs
look.
in here.
These chairs
There's
look like
what?
they cost more than every building in Vallaki.
I'll be right back.
I meant to say comfy chairs.
I love. What was that? What?
Hey,
What are they?
Hey, Bucket,
Eh.
get in this car with me. Car? Carriage.
It's called a carriage.
Okay.
What's a car?
I was just shortening the word carriage.
And grappling hook and
Did you though?
Yeah.
Is the actual like opening big enough for
Carnage.
me and
Wait, who just asked me
Ed to
that?
get in?
It is actually big enough.
Yeah,
Ow,
he said it was
Grand-
really
That's
That's
spacious.
Grandois.
It is.
I'm already
It is
in.
quite a grand chariot. Bucket and Ralph are already inside. You guys sit down on those seats. Oh, it's like heaven. It's like sitting on a cloud.
Is it though?
Yes.
I think it probably feels really good in here.
there's a sort of a, there's sort of like a pleasant, almost like it's hard to describe. It's like a faint, almost fruity smell to the air. It's kind of nice.
This is Bucket sitting in the nice giant carriage waiting to meet the most evil man on the earth.
Here, am outside.
On the nice plush seats.
I can't fucking.
I mean, that couch was.
Can you post? Can you post the Nick update?
Of course.
Can't fucking take it seriously. I'm at my limit. Let's see. What is the Nick update of this image?
It's with probably the best quote from Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, okay.
I think I remember, but I don't remember. Like, I remember it being good. I can't do this. I am fucking Christ. You find that written on the wall of a fucking like abandoned mental asylum. Dude.
No, you forgot the most important part. I can't do this. I am fucking Christ. You say I twice.
No, I am. It's that illusion where you don't see it. It's like the.
Yeah. You don't see it when you actually type it either.
Do this. I am fucking Christ. I'm gonna crunch that real quick and see what happens.
Guys, get in the van. The carriage.
Simpson clambers in.
Get in the fucking car.
Get in the car.
Oh, I
Get
can't
the
do
fucking
this.
car.
I'm fucking Christ.
Oh no!
Oh, he's so
He's
small.
gone.
God.
He's
Oh,
gone.
fucking
no.
The couch has eaten him.
Can't do this.
It looks like a wacky font, though.
Let's get this over with, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, sit next to me.
I'm always sitting next to you.
Cutie.
Thanks.
Aww.
It's good to know you always have my side. It's not my
So-
back.
You guys get into the carriage.
More than that.
What,
Yeah.
Reginald?
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
do I have to fucking
Get in
move
the
myself?
car.
No, it was just the ooh. You get into the carriage. The door
Yes.
silently swings shut. And
It doesn't
then
even smell in here because we're all clean.
the carriage moves.
My time.
And it is moving fast. But there's
Oh,
no
crap.
real bumps or anything. It doesn't feel like a particularly rocky ride, even though that a lot of these roads are not especially well maintained. It is moving smooth as silk
We're just drugged right
and
now.
very fast. There is no one else in the carriage. You saw no one driving it. It is just moving.
We're kind of used to that
Make a
now.
sanity check.
We're kind of
Make a
used
sanity
to that.
check.
Yeah,
Third
no.
time we've seen this.
Yeah, don't. Because you're not
Fucking,
gonna fucking win.
Roll for lasers.
I got a 100.
That's not how it works, but okay.
Ooh, actually, I got a 72.
I
I
think
feel.
it's like
That is
Hour
when we're
or
starting
so
our
later,
oh,
you pass by.
We're playing lasers and feelings in the car to pass the time.
You pass by
was
the
going
site
to-
of the windmill again, where you can see that sort of slumped over structure just sort of looming over the hills as you sort of rocket by.
anything different about it?
No, looks about the same.
Neat.
Hey, Bucket.
Yeah. It's me.
You sound weird.
Yeah.
I say, hey, Samson.
What?
I say, hey, Bucket.
You travel.
It stares at you.
You travel back through the secondary gates of Ravenloft, the ones with the doors that are already open and the statues with their heads intact. And you
mean
go down.
Barovia?
What?
Secondary gates of Barovia?
That's what I said.
I thought you said Ravenloft.
Did I? I meant to say Barovia.
I'm not
Um,
sure now.
I thought I said Barovia, but
I thought I heard
I feel like I'm being
Ravenloft.
gaslit. Is this
I
the
don't
lighthouse?
know. I feel like I'm gaslighting myself.
Alright, but you now travel down a road you've never been. A road that goes deeper into the hills. deeper and deeper, winding their way up higher and higher hills and peaks, looking down increasingly over the valley below, which you see start to just sort of disappear under the mist. And you get closer and closer to what you know is the site of Castle Ravenloft.
Hey, Bucket, maybe this is a bad time. I was gonna say this before the next time skip, but it happened again.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't know. I feel kind of bad for once. Maybe you've like died and we've saved your life, and I realize I don't know anything about you. Hey. Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
We're back.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, we know Reginald comes from a big lost civilization. You know, Marcus came from a forest, and that is literally all there is.
That is not all there is, but I'm not
sorry.
going.
It's what Madame Ava said. I said sorry again.
And what does she know?
Yeah, right. Actually, no, she was kind of right about
If
that.
I don't have it, it doesn't exist, HK.
I know how that feels, HK. It's okay. Aiden's a guy with creepy dreams, you know. Samson can't speak. Anyway, I don't know. I just felt like I felt kind of bad because it's like at least know a little bit about everybody, but you're the one who died, and I just didn't know what to remember. Yeah, you know, I kind of want to remember something. You seem kind of cool.
You can remember the things they do. I blew that guy up once. I blew those vampires up.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the things that you've done.
I don't have a job.
Stop blowing people up. What's your job?
If only she got
does it
paid
have to
for
do
it.
with your grappling hook?
I reject the idea of jobs.
Guess who has proficiency in herbalism? It's this guy.
I fucking said that to you so I wouldn't interrupt it. You shouted it anyways. Fucking guy.
Anyway, Bucket.
Okay. You come from the same place any goblin comes from, you know?
Right, goblin nests or something.
How is goblin make form?
Where do the goblins come from?
Goblin nest.
When a goblin mom.
It's not really a nest.
How many goblin?
Yeah, no, I'm.
How many goblins?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
No, but those guys suck. I told
don't
you.
like 'em.
14. I counted.
You're 14 years old?
Is that old for a goblin?
If I recall correctly, that's about 23 or 4.
Yeah, it's early 20s, essentially.
Oh.
That's like me,
like
bro. What the fuck?
in human years.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like older than me.
Funny, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I could tell you all about the goblin. I don't even remember what would you call it in common? Hole. Let's call it a hole.
Okay.
I could tell you all about it, but I don't want to. It's not really important.
Like a burrow.
Sure.
I'm not good at words either.
Nest?
No, I came up with nest. She said, nah.
No. Nests have like
Twigs.
twigs or stuff.
And there's birds and eggs in it. And you probably didn't come from egg.
No.
Were you
Goblin?
born in a litter?
Goblins aren't birds?
No, they don't. They don't birds.
You get a lot of brothers and sisters, but goblins don't look at it like that.
No.
You don't have a family. You have a. Oh, what am I talking about this? It's like a caste, you know.
Really? They're like a caste system?
Yeah. Nothing matters though.
What is a caste system?
I don't know. Things I hear about goblins is that they're, you know, barbaric. I didn't expect caste system.
Yeah, well, no one knows.
I'm like surprised I even fucking know that term.
Let's call it instead of caste, let's use a different word. Let's call it
hierarchy. No, why would I?
No. Stacks. It's a stack system.
Oh.
What kind of stack?
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Fat stacks?
No.
No, the system stacks.
Stacks of people.
And
so
like,
do you just stand on your shoulders or something?
All right.
Okay.
So I guess my next question is, were you in the stacks?
Everyone is.
Oh, okay.
What stack were you in?
Of course, the bottom one. The guys who take care of the animals.
That's the best one.
No.
That's my stack. That's my hobby bucket.
Well, it's not that kind of taking care of animals.
Yeah, he's seen over 3 animals.
Confirmed.
That's a lot.
Confirmed animal sightings.
Science says I've seen over 3 animals. Why'd you leave? Because it sucked?
Well, a lot of things happened. And I guess the reason I left when I was leaving was I had to. Now, if I told you why, there's people, like the people. There's no reason to be in there if you don't have to. The people at the bottom exist only so the people at the top can make the people at the bottom's lives worse. So I'm not a part of it.
Huh. That sucks.
Nah, I'm fine.
Well, you made it out really good. You're like the smartest person I know. Okay, maybe like the second smartest person I know. Maybe the third.
I'm not sure how you do that. I don't know how you tell.
I don't know, I'm struggling.
Ralph has very low RAM in his head, so he can only remember 3 people at once.
And 3 animals.
Yeah.
Hey, at least 3!
We don't know what the top end is.
Maximum 3.
No!
At least 3. Maximum.
Dog, cat, different
4,
dog.
5.
Different
dog, cat, bird. Dog.
Ever seen a pig?
Yeah.
What?
I love hogs.
There you go. That's my animal.
Hogs are great. I actually I got one hog. I got, okay, get this. I got a cow at home. Okay. Her name's Nancy.
What?
Her name's Nancy.
You give names to them?
Well, yeah. If I own them, I give names to them. If they're just like a friend in the wild that like comes to me for food, sometimes I don't give them a name because I figure they probably have their own name, in their own animal language. Like I have a raven friend that sometimes comes by, and I don't have a name for that one. Also because I don't know if it's male or female because male and female ravens look the same. I ramble on about animals for about 15 minutes.
I was about to say my character is asleep about
As those 15 minutes wind on.
It was great learning about you, Bucket.
Hey, you did.
Bucket is clearly at least happy to be listening instead of talking.
Yeah. Bucket suddenly looks much more relaxed, not being asked anything.
Ralph unwittingly makes it better after asking that. Whenever you don't want Ralph to speak to you or like ask you questions,
just say
ask
animal.
him about an animal. Just feel like, give me an animal.
All right.
Like, okay.
So, After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east. And the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you.
Aiden starts jiggling the handle, trying to bail out.
It doesn't open.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll!
The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of 100-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lowered drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm, between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight of the carriage as it begins to slowly roll across. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. I think I might have a picture to show you.
Oh boy.
Oh, you think?
I'm just taking a look. It's entirely possible that I don't.
Oh, you think? I closed my eyes. I don't see anything.
Okay. No, not that.
Hey!
Ooh, baby.
Wait! What are those?
Those are
it's a
scary
Ralph.
crows or something.
Wow, they got
Ralph, those are
glowing red
ravens.
Oh,
eyes.
those are ravens. Look at
Those
their
are ravens. You've
hackles.
seen those before. I know it's part of your
Ravens-
memory.
Ravenloft?
Ravens have below their beak.
Ravenloft.
They
I
have
get it. It's a
hackles.
loft for ravens.
You see the shaggy neck? That's a raven. That's different.
What do the red eyes mean?
The red eyes, I've never seen that in a raven.
It's a unique feature.
The ravens at the zoo, just flying around.
I mean, it's just like a bad. It's like a bad camera.
There
You
were
know, like how
also
you get
crows
the
at the zoo.
Oh yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
the reflection.
Yeah.
It happens with photos.
So,
It's a red.
as you make your way across the bridge, you can hear it creaking underneath you, and there are a number of moments where you're pretty sure that there's no way this can sustain the weight of this carriage, these horses, all of you. It feels dangerously close to collapsing and plummeting into that 1,000-foot chasm below. But
Oh,
I don't like that.
you don't fall.
wow.
You make your way
That's
across
good.
the bridge. And beyond the portcullis, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter in sconces on both sides of the open doors.
You say you closed the door. Why are you leaving this open?
You can see, just as you enter the courtyard, and the carriage slowly comes to a stop, you can see there's a thick, cold fog swirling, and rain begins to fall. Faster and faster, heavier and heavier. Flashes of lightning lance the clouds overhead, and thunder shakes the ground.
Shitty weather.
Wow, that was quick.
Weather's.
Hey, you're like a child. So.
Anyways, so, yeah,
Is
you
this
see all
going
that.
to take us all the way inside because this weather sucks?
And you can see high above the entrance there is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. Window's broken.
Oh.
The walls that enclose this courtyard are 90 feet high, and
Jeez.
the dark towers of the castle rise even higher.
You can see Aiden trying to do some calculations in his head to see if he can possibly jump that.
You suspect you may not be able to make it.
Damn.
And
He's
as the
defeated.
carriage sort of sits there, that old portcullis behind you just slowly descends.
I hold on to Aiden just in case he tries to run for it.
Yeah, I got his other side. No.
You don't want an issue like me at that that fucking escape room. That escape room I went to as a child.
Wait, what?
You should have had 2 friends holding you down.
Wait, what happened?
I went to an escape room in Boston as a child. It was Egyptian themed, and part of
I went to that too.
Really?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, when they started closing
at the beginning,
door
when they started to
behind him,
close
he
the
ran
door, I panicked as a child, and I bolted out and made it out before the door shut.
My God. Dude, I almost did the same exact thing.
It's really scary.
It is.
But I did it so fast, I had enough time to run back in when my parents yelled at me. So, I fucking was quick on my feet, son.
Dude, the beginning of that escape room was really scary.
Really
for,
scary.
Like a 12-year-old.
That's so fucking funny that you've been to the same one.
More like the different.
Okay, well we're holding on to Aiden to make sure he doesn't
pull any shit.
I'm doing that cartoon things where my heels are. I'm like dragging back on my heels, trying to not go in.
Well, we're just holding on to you so that you don't launch out.
Anyways, you can see that the courtyard extends far to the left and right and seems to wind around the side of the castle, but the front doors are before you.
Do we have to walk in the rain to get to it?
The door opens. It's not a far walk. It's maybe 60 feet, but you will have to walk through the rain.
Oh no!
I'm trying to put away my jus. I don't care. It's just a little bit of water, whatever.
I walk through the rain.
I'm
Marcus
outraged.
just fucking hops out and bolts. And by bolts, I mean he strides proud and strong.
I plop my
sort of like,
trunk on top
I
of
don't
my
know about
head.
proud
And
and
I
strong. I'm
walk
just
out.
like, yep, here we go.
You defend the rest of your head by getting a different part of your head wet.
Yes.
How kids when they see puddles.
I mean, I'm covering my hat.
Yeah.
Samson jump in puddles. I'm going to.
That's what I'm going to tell you is that as he passes by, he starts jumping in the puddles.
Fuck that, man! It's already raining.
He's getting mud on his shins.
He jumps in a puddle that I'm right next to, soaking me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, you're gonna splash everybody.
He's huge, this guy.
He splashes onto Aiden, and Aiden just has, like, the most displeased, disgusted look, and then, like, Samson's eyes just turn downward, and he just walks normally.
This is true.
I look at Aiden, I'm like, I just cleaned him.
So.
Just cleaned him?
You enter...
Yeah, volcanic, you know.
You enter the building, entering Castle Ravenloft. The ornate outer doors hanging open. And 20 feet within the castle is a second set of doors.
Oh, god damn it.
They're closed.
Puzzle time.
Hairdryer.
Knock on the door.
However,
Reginald Knox.
as you guys enter, as soon as all of you are within, the doors swing wide, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music.
Why does it have to be so fucking evil, dude?
Is there music playing right now?
It's like
There's
comically
about to be.
evil.
Hold
There
on, I
was
think I need
music
to
playing, but
I need to refresh.
I'm about to switch it.
Ugh.
Grog.
And here it is.
I just got a whiff of gas.
Oh, buddy.
I've turned it down.
This isn't just
No,
like
it's not
casual
loud, it's
organ
just-
music either.
Bird's having a panic attack.
So
Nasty, you want him to be playing boop 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 boop
Yeah.
boop 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 boop
Stop.
boop boop.
I mean, it's just like fucking everything has to be just like overly, like over dramatic.
Yep.
That's the
Yes,
entire
evil
point.
and dumb. I hate it. It's
Why
like,
does
no
Alright, shut up.
subtlety with these
Strahd
people.
just
Yeah,
run in and
McNasty,
just
go,
say,
go
play
do your taxes or
ball!
something.
What?
Go do your taxes
Alright,
if
shut
you
up.
want normal shit.
Anyways.
You got the
Wait
door.
a second.
Yes, it is.
What
yes,
is
Bird.
it?
Yes,
Why
correct,
can't
Bird.
I can't pin it down.
Why
I
can't
know
he just be a normal person and play fucking Green Day or something, bro?
Oh.
Like, I don't know. You open a
What's
door
the matter,
and fucking
Bird?
American
The
Idiot
song
is
is called
playing.
Ravenloft Organ.
Yeah, it's not anything else.
Shut up.
Yeah. It sounds familiar. I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on.
It's almost like all organ music sounds the same.
Sounds like a cover.
Is it the final? No. I recognize. I
shit.
don't know what it is.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's Castlevania.
Oh
dude.
shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, it
Oh.
sounds familiar.
It's
Bloody
Bloody Tears.
Bloody Tears. Thank you.
Okay.
Fuck.
I found I was
It
dicking
very-
around.
It very much sounds like a cover.
It is. I mean, it's. I was dicking around on YouTube and I found like a straight up like Baroque organ cover of Bloody Tears, and I was like, I can't not use that.
Okay, this does slap though.
Funny
I mean,
story.
what-
The YouTube video that I stole this from is literally, I think, called Ravenloft Organ. Somebody composed
didn't
this
even
for use in their
remake it.
own Strahd game. Or well, they didn't compose it, but they made the arrangement.
Can you pay someone on Fiverr to play something on an organ?
I don't know, maybe.
Probably.
I'm looking
Anyways.
that up now, cause
You can see now as the doors open and light floods the room you're in, you're startled almost by, on either side of you, in this vaulted entry hall, 4 statues of dragons glaring down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight. Just statues, but the momentary appearance of them is a little unsettling. And you can see that if you pass through these doors ahead, you will enter a great entry hall.
Great.
What's so great about it?
Well, let's find out, Marcus.
Do you proceed?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
You step through into the entry hall. You can see cobwebs stretching between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles, squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. To the east stand double doors of bronze. That would be directly in front of you, essentially, on the other side of the room.
Whoa, metal doors. Big,
Large
big, big.
double doors of bronze.
Shoot.
And to the north, which would be to your left, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. To your right, you see a well-lit hallway that extends down further. And as you guys stand there, you suddenly see somebody descending the staircase to the left. You see an elf with sort of dusky skin,
Oh, no,
long,
it's
straight black hair, descending the staircase quiet as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. And he says,
Well-
before you guys can say anything, he says,
Oh shit.
"My master is expecting you."
Oh, he sounds evil.
I can show you a picture of him.
He did just say his master, which.
Hey, buddy, why is everything so evil around here?
He has
I asked the vampire, why are you so evil?
he also has
What's
a
going
large
on
scar across his forehead.
there? Is it in the shape of an L?
It's not.
Is it in the shape of a fucking like
Rahadi.
skull and crossbones?
No.
Damn.
Sin's very displeased with us.
Uh,
Looking at the
Oh, so
hole in
he
the deck.
kept his ears, but he cut the other guy's ears?
He appears to have his ears.
Fucker.
And he descends the stairs further and he says, "My name is Rahadin.
I know.
You are a guest here in Castle Ravenloft, so I ask that you mind your manners and do not stray. Understood?"
I give Bucket a look.
Uh,
A look that's kind of like, nah.
"Please, follow me." And he sort of like strides past you, hands clasped behind his back, heading down the hallway to the right.
Okay.
Shrug. Follow.
Yeah.
He leads you into another vaulted hall, where you can see, off to the east again, there's another arched hallway that stretches for about 20 feet and ends in a spiral staircase that goes up and down. Next to the hallway, there is a oiled and glistening suit of armor standing at attention in a shallow alcove. And to the west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady bright light escapes through the opening. This is where the organ music is coming from.
All these things are important.
God damn it. Fucking Strahd's gonna be playing the organ. Mary Sue, bitch.
Do 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 do.
What is a man?
Yeah.
Hey.
No, you suck.
Ah, what's a woman?
Fuck you, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Miserable pile of secrets.
And you blind, Jeffrey.
But enough talk. Make a sandwich?
My brother just came down. My brother just came down for a third beer.
Ooh, it's gonna get
funny.
spicy.
What the fuck?
He'll get quiet soon.
I fucking sure hope so.
He just throws a bottle.
Or he's
at
gonna
you.
get loud. Anyways,
It won't last.
so Rahadin steps forward, pushing into the hall. Within, you see a grand dining hall. 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. And you see places set with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place, a crystal goblet, currently unfilled but waiting.
Just one.
No, at each place.
Sorry.
share.
Sorry.
There's not just one.
Sorry.
They don't have a big clown-shaped bowl with a bunch of crazy straws coming from it.
Aww.
It's not fucking Vegas.
It's Casual Friday.
Is that what Vegas is like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ, surrounded by statues of supplicants reaching out, grasping towards the organ. The pipes of the organ blare out a thunderous melody. And seated at the organ,
Of course.
facing away from you, a single caped figure sits, his
Mary Sue.
fingers dancing across the keys in raptured ecstasy. I have a picture of that too, actually.
Yeah, baby.
Of course you do.
What if he was seated at the organ playing the organ, but he was facing us?
Just to show you how fucking tough he is.
When he said he had his back to us, I'm like, but what if...
Alright, basically this.
Yeah, baby.
That's pretty cool.
I want Strahd to be wearing a My Cousin Vinny suit.
Shut up. Fucking straight velvet.
Yeah.
As Rahadin enters and sort of the organ, the figure raises his hands from the keys.
You didn't even wait for him to shut again. So.
And Rahadin says, "My lord."
And it turns into a piano.
No, this is just me now doing background music. This is non-diegetic.
Okay.
The figure turns. And you see, for the first time, Strahd von Zarovich. Not from a distance, like Marcus saw him, but in person and looking at you. And I have another picture for him, actually.
Okay, I was gonna ask for one.
Oh, he's meant a tiny picture.
Look, you guys, he has no, what's the fuck it's called? Reflection.
He's not as cool as I thought he was gonna look.
I mean, like, on
hairline.
the cover art, he looks a little bit hotter.
There's a lot of different
healthy.
there's so many different pictures of him. This is the picture of his, like, portrait, essentially. There's all sorts of other art of him. He is actually, I would say he looks more like the picture on the cover than this one, because this is like a commissioned portrait, essentially.
In all of them, he's squinting. In this one and in the other one, he's like squinting.
He's not wearing his
Vampires-
glasses.
Because he's
Vampires
vampire
right
and
outside.
there's light. Turn off the lights,
Yeah.
Grandma.
But you've all seen the cover art too, so you know what he's meant to look like, more or less.
This one makes him look more elfish.
He does
I mean-
look kind of elfy in this one, but he is a fucking vampire, so they look kind of weird.
Yeah, don't vampires have points errors?
Not necessarily, but they may.
Where am I getting that from?
Anyways,
I think a lot of vampire things have them with pointed ears.
it's true.
Which is weird because I don't understand why.
I think it's just because it's unnatural.
He says,
Freak.
and don't expect anything interesting from the voice. I'm just gonna fall back on an old standard because it's easy.
No, I mean,
Go
like,
over.
I don't want him to sound like a cartoon.
He says,
I
"Greetings."
vomit blood.
I hate it. I hate it. No.
So you gonna send us home now?
Am Count Strahd von Zarovich, son of Barov and Ravenovia, rightful lord of Barovia. Welcome to Castle Ravenloft.
Bravo.
Please have a seat. You will find your name at your assigned place.
Barovia.
You gonna answer my question?
He
What was
straight up rolled over you, didn't even listen.
What was your question? I didn't hear it.
I asked if he's gonna send us home now or something.
I think he
he
said he got-
ignores you.
Boy, some dinner host, huh? Go to my chair.
You can see that he sits, of course, at the head of the table, closest to the organ. Right next to him are place sets for... Actually, I can draw this out for you.
I want to be wearing this suit that Bird posted.
Fuck you.
No, me, you. How do you spell his mom's name?
It's Raven and then Ovia.
Whoa, that's so... Barov. I get it. I understand Barovia, maybe.
Yeah.
Named it after dear old dad.
And then he named the TV show after his.
So, in order of people sitting closest or farthest away from Strahd, I'll say on the left side. On the right side.
racist.
You gather he may have clocked that Bucket might be annoying, so he put him a little farther away. Or her.
You mean
Her, sorry.
resistant to his bourgeois rule.
His bourgeois rule.
Wait,
so
but where's he sitting?
he is sitting at the head of the table.
Next to
Left,
Ralph.
am I right next
and,
to him, or is
Ralph
Bucket
and
right next to
Aiden
him?
are right next to him.
Why?
That appears to be the way
Fuck
he's
you,
ordered
asshole! Fuck you,
He likes
asshole!
you.
And then
I can't
Reginald
even
and
hold
Marcus,
it in his hand.
and then Bucket and Samson over there.
He needs me.
He's holding both of your hands.
I
So-
hold
Are we
Reginald's
gonna
trunk.
say great?
You can see
we do, and fucking Strahd just evaporates.
there's enough space between the place settings that you don't have to fucking hold hands. It's a big ass table, but you are
I hold Reginald's
comparatively the closest to him.
Yeah. My trunk is just like on the table.
Rude.
As you sit down, you can see there are large sort of trays in front of you, covered with those I've forgotten what they're called again.
What
The
Tray
cover thing.
lids.
Covers?
The cover thing. The circle, the hemisphere.
It's called
A
a
lid.
cover. A
Is
plastic.
it
I
just
would just
called
call
a
it
cover?
a lid.
I swear it
Yeah,
has a
like-
name.
I'm
Anyways,
sure
those
it
are in
does,
front of you.
but I don't think anyone knows it by its name.
A cloche?
Anyways, those are in front of you.
A cloche?
And as you guys sit down, Strahd waits for you all to be seated before he takes his seat. And he says, "At last we meet face to face. I'm delighted to finally have you all for dinner.
I see it. Okay.
Please don't eat me.
I confess, I learned of your work before properly learning of you. I hope to rectify that oversight this evening. I trust your journey here was a safe one?"
Yes.
I've been staring at Aiden the whole time.
Yeah, it was
Have a
pretty
panic
safe.
attack.
I'm having a panic attack.
Aiden looks
staring at him. I'm like,
fucking
Aiden, look at me.
spooked.
Aiden, look at me. Look at me.
I like scratch his back. I'm like, it's okay, buddy.
Yeah, just keep a hand on him. Just let him know.
I need to be grounded right now, or else I will just start floating away.
Marcus is like squeezing his leg like, it's gonna be okay, buddy.
Yeah, patting him on the back. It's like, it's okay.
He says, "Marvelous. Rahadin, if you would be so kind as to unveil the food, let us dispel the mystery." And Rahadin sort of nods and walks around to where you guys are seated to your food. Lifts up Aiden's. Lifts up Aiden's, where you can see sort of like almost like a home-cooked stew of a kind, with sort of like lamb in it. There's mashed potatoes, there's sort of assorted vegetables. It looks very good and sort of reminiscent of the sort of thing you might have at home. It's very nice.
Dude, he gets mashed potatoes.
You see, he lifts up Ralph's, and you see an assortment of
Mashed potatoes.
steamed vegetables, mashed potatoes, fresh fruits. It is a medieval vegan platter.
Oh, good. He got my memo. Great.
He lifts up Marcus's, and it is almost sort of hastily arranged, like an assortment of berries and sticks and like seared woodland critters.
I'll take it.
It's wood food. It's woods food.
Yes, I eat the twig.
There's a stick.
Yeah,
I
there's a
leave the
single
berry.
stick in there. Like whoever cooked this was like, well, maybe.
It's boiled.
Lifts up Reginald's.
Oh boy.
And Reginald, you see, incredibly, an astonishingly accurate Blankian delicacy.
Oh yes.
Pile of peanuts.
Toad.
Toad toes.
What?
Yes.
It's Toad Toes. You don't
What?
know?
You've never had toad toes before?
Time to slurp them up. Snort. You slurp them up with your fucking trunk.
You got to lick them first to really get the flavor.
Walks over to buckets. Walks over to
Two tongues
buckets.
come out of my snout.
Walks over to buckets. Lifts up buckets. And bucket, you see 2 grilled horse haunches. Lathered with gravy.
Cartoonish like.
Cartoonish saliva begins to run down. It's kind of worrying, actually.
Walks over to Bucket. No, I mean, oh Jesus, I did it again. Walks over to Samson.
Oil.
Lifts up the tray, and there is a pack of colored pencils.
Is there
Crayons.
paper?
Crayons.
There's like a
Did you even
placemat.
leave him parchment?
Lips'
Yeah, is there a
eyes
little?
are, like,
Is there a
glittering
maze on the
bikini.
back?
There's like, yeah, there's a little maze.
And then they licked off the tray and it's just like he can draw.
You
on the
imagine this
tablecloth.
was the subject of much debate in the kitchens of Ravenloft, and then finally they threw in the towel.
There's a
Like,
complete,
it's time for
Strahd was fighting for it the whole time.
there's a complete this picture of a guy getting drawn and quartered, and you draw the whole.
There's a complete this picture, and it's the entire party dead. Anyways.
Yeah, try to gauge Samson's reaction.
Samson's eyes are glittering, and he grips the pencils with like a childlike enamor, and he like begins drawing with the new colors in his.
He hoists one in the air. He's like,
He holds it up like getting something from a Zelda chest.
No. They are unsharpened, so he puts one in his ear socket and here.
All right.
Sorry.
He says,
Excuse me.
I took the liberty of instructing my cook to tailor to your personal preferences. I want no one to feel as though they have been treated with anything but the utmost respect and dignity.
I turn towards Samson again.
Since Samson's not looking at you, just drawing.
And look back at the
I can imagine he's drawing with all of the colored pencils at once.
All at once.
And
Big
now,
nasty hands.
Rahadin, the wine.
There's your Vinny, my cousin Vinny shirt, bird.
That's not what he asked for, but...
I know.
Anyways, Rahadin comes around with a bottle of wine and fills all the glasses, even Samson's, just so he doesn't feel left out.
Could be social.
And Strahd says, Champagne du Leston. Some of the very last in Barovia, I'm afraid, though it is all the finer for it.
Le French champagne.
Le wine, le grape.
His glass was already filled when you got there, and he takes a sip from it.
Is it also wine?
Make a perception check.
Do I even need to roll a perception?
No, but let's let him roll.
18.
18? Both you and Reginald notice that the liquid in his glass is rather a shade more dark and red.
Fancy
Oh,
wine.
it's just a
cranberry.
It's a port.
He doesn't
It's a
drink
port.
alcohol. He drinks cranberry juice.
Oh yes,
He's been dry.
I need hope pooping.
So.
I like prune juice.
I'm cleansing.
Alright, stop. He sort of looks over the table. He says, I have much I wish to discuss with you all. But first I must sate my thirst. For knowledge, that is.
Is he eating anything? Does he have a plate?
He has no food, he just has the glass.
Well, this feels
When he-
weird.
When he says that, like, give everyone else a look, like, is this guy for real?
Listen,
Yeah, no,
you get to be a couple hundred years old, sometimes you can't resist. You are
Who is?
quite the eclectic crew.
I stare at
already-
him, wondering what he means.
I look up from my
I
horizontal.
stare at him,
already-
wondering what eclectic means.
I look up, my face covered in gravy and horse meat.
Looks at Ralph.
Looking handsome. Wait.
I turn my plate up like, this twig is fucking raw!
This twig is undercooked.
All right, if you're gonna say something, do it in character. I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm
Hold on, I need to get petroleum channel. Hold on.
I crunched the twig.
The hell was that?
She was getting up.
Oh, whoa.
Are you? What the fuck?
Oh no.
Ralph is just
Are you good,
surroundings.
I'm sorry, I had to get something.
Fucking Jesus. So. You good?
Yeah, I'm laughing too much.
Yes,
Alright, stop. I'm gonna
laughing too
kick
much,
your
and
ass.
I'm coughing and I'm blowing my nose, and now my nose
I'm
is dry,
sorry.
and I need Vaseline.
All I can
I'm
hear is the
sorry.
bloops of Roll20.
I hear a lot of that. What's going on?
I'm sorry, Nick. We use comedy to try and
Oh,
ease our
two
pain.
natural 20s.
Yeah, to catch the champagne.
Sophie,
flask
stop
we
typing.
got.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Strahd looks at Ralph.
Boy.
He says, I'll begin with you, Rafe.
I look
Okay.
around the room. Who does he mean?
That's me, Marcus.
You seem to be a man of conviction. A man driven. Such qualities can bring a man to great power. Or great peril. I have chosen power. I hope that you will choose wisely as well. But allow me to pry. What is your story, Monster Hunter?
Well.
And he
Okay.
just stares at you.
Okay. Am I supposed to start at a specific point, or,
Whatever you wish to share, I'm interested.
okay. I look around at everybody and I'm wondering if I'm addressing everyone or just him.
I don't like this.
Well,
I do not
Okay.
wish to participate.
I was, yeah, I come from a long line of monster hunters. It's just been a tradition for a couple centuries. You know, father to son, always sons.
Always sons. Why is
They
that?
look- I don't know. It's just something I noticed. Looking at my family tree, nobody knows.
Make a little deception check.
Shit, it's cocked because I don't have a fucking tray. Hold on. Oh. That's 3. It wasn't bad. 18.
18. He nods for you to proceed.
Anyway, I don't know, I was raised by my dad. He taught me how to fight monsters.
Is he still with us?
With me,
That's in character.
Well, he was with me last I checked. Yeah, well, now I'm here, and he's not with me. He's here. I mean, yeah, no, he's the constant one.
Is he?
You know. Yeah, I've had 3 moms.
Oh, has something happened to the rest of them?
Yeah, yeah. When I was 6, my birth mother was taken away. When I was 12, my stepmother was attacked in her home. When I was 16, my stepmother got sick and wandered away.
It seems tragedy follows you in a way.
I don't know.
Are you a bad omen, then?
Me? Yeah. Probably.
We have no shortage of bad omens in Barovia. I wonder.
I'm careful.
Tell me, in your work, have you had cause to associate with a man by the name of Rudolf van Richten?
Personally, no.
But you know him.
Heard of him?
A pity. I would so much enjoy learning about him. He seems quite the character.
So
Do let me know if you recall anything about him I might find intriguing, and rather insist upon it.
Ralph makes a face but doesn't say anything.
He sort of like holds his gaze on you for a moment and then slowly turns to face Aiden. Aiden Zell.
I'm not looking at him, I'm staring straight forward.
I understand. You weave magic from shadow. Master of the dark arts. A man after my own heart, I must say.
My right eye twitches when he says that.
The dark powers of this world are often maligned, but there is strength in shadow, purity in darkness. Has this power always been your calling?
No.
No. Please elaborate.
I didn't usually use my powers. I just kept them upkeep very basically. I don't want this.
Some are born into greatness, some have greatness thrust upon them. But you are a sorcerer, so I suppose you're both in a way, aren't you?
I'm just still looking stock straight forward.
You know, I once dined with a traveler from a distant land who posed me a question. What can change the nature of a man? I said love. He said regret. But we both agreed that death can truly affect a man's nature. Tell me.
I start like turning my head very slowly towards him.
Has death changed you?
Oh my gosh.
My face, if it was blank before, it's like someone poured bleach on it. It's just blank. It's that much more blank.
There's nothing there.
Like it looks like I just saw all of my friends die.
He's holding his gaze on your eyes.
And I slowly turn my head back.
I have seen this reaction before. You know, Aiden, a true shadow looms over you. I know it. I have felt its presence before. Perhaps we can discuss it, you and I. I very much hope we can. For otherwise, uninformed, I fear you shall court oblivion. Perhaps that's what you want.
That all he wants is to go home. He thought he wanted to leave, but he was wrong. All he wants to do is go home.
So, he turns his gaze away from Aiden at last. Looks at Marcus. Marcus Baronel.
I cough. I spurt out my shit.
He was chowing.
I didn't mention that.
You didn't. An outsider to the civilized world. I'm a man of nobility, of status, and I spent my youth in great halls and elegant ballrooms. Yet I have spent time among the beasts as well. They have their own savage nobility. You keep to the forests entirely, am I correct?
Yes. It's much simpler out there.
There is a simplicity to it, an ordering of things that, well, the realms of men can be so complicated. Have you always been there? In the wild?
No.
From whence did you come? Did you say something, or?
Oh.
I think I was looking something up.
Oh, I didn't know if he just like mumbled something.
I mean, you know, around.
He's old man mumbling.
Very well. I will not force you to tell me. That is not my style.
Oh, clue withheld me.
But it's no place to return to.
I see.
I just want to go back to the forest.
I know that feeling quite well. There is quite a formidable order of druids in this valley, you know. Far to the west, south of Krezk. I believe you and they would get along.
I'm not one for people.
Well, they respect the law of the wild as you do. For as it is said in the wild, the strong survive, and the weak are eaten.
I nod.
Marcus is like, yeah, that all sounds about right.
That is something no one can believe in.
Turns his head
Oh no.
to look at Reginald. As the roar of my furnace gets louder and louder.
That was scissors.
Yeah, no, I'm like, are you getting a haircut?
Stop that. Don't do that. That's part of the Toad Toes meal. It comes with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, you gotta cut off the fucking.
You gotta cut off the toenails.
Yeah, you don't wanna get the toenails in there.
Reginald. The last vanguard of a dead nation. How I empathize with you. My homeland is gone as well. We two are alike, the final keepers of history, of the lands that bore us. How do you shoulder the burden?
I try to help those in need. I don't know.
Respectable, Reginald.
That is a respectable answer.
Don't copy me.
I find when one is cut off from that which is theirs, they must make something new for themselves. For me, that was a realm. For you, it may be the good that you do. I think that is valuable. You know, I once stayed in Blanc many years ago.
Shit.
Oh shit, bro.
I found it a very charming land. I was sad to hear of its fall. What wounds time leaves on us. But, as Barovia is now my home, so too is it yours, Reginald.
I hope to soon leave this place.
I hope to leave. Thank you.
I don't want this to be my home. Sorry.
He sort of smiles at that. And his eyes kind of fall upon your holy symbol.
Oh shit, I don't even remember. Oh, it was Saloon.
Saloon.
Okay.
Saloon.
Yeah.
I remember.
It was the last second thing because I was forced to.
You gotta pick one. You follow a goddess of the moon. The moon holds court in Barovia while the sun has gone away at my request.
It's quite sinister.
I am sorry, however. I regret to inform you that Saloon does not watch over the valley from her lunar realm. Not here. This is Barovia. And the moon, like all other things here, belongs to me.
The moon belongs to you?
Can you pull it down with a rope? That's a meme, by the way. I didn't actually say that.
You gotta stop doing it in your character's voice.
I actually said the moon belongs to you.
He just sort of smiled.
I mean, maybe Strahd shouldn't be shit posting either, you know. Man.
He gives a little smile to Ralph, and he says, "Yes." And he turns his eyes to.
I look at everyone. I just give them all a look.
Turns his eyes to Bucket.
Aw, fuck it, bro.
He says, "Bucket."
Yeah, Bucket.
No, hold on. I raised my finger, hold on. And I finish scarfing the last piece of meat.
Whoa, she ate the whole thing.
You see Rahadin is like heading off, like, I gotta get more horse haunches. You have a cunning mind, I hear.
Yeah,
I have
sure.
known many inventors in my time, but none like you. Fritz von Wirg, a madman, cobbling together clockwork monstrosities. The toy maker Blinsky and his ghoulish knickknacks. Others too pitiful to describe. But you... There's a practicality, a purpose to your inventions that I respect. Tell me of your work.
Show us something cool, Bucket.
You've seen all of it.
Bring out your bomb.
Nah.
I have a bomb.
I'm sure you already know, so I don't know. I don't think I need to bother.
Bucket, jump on the table.
Alright, shut up.
Cool.
Stop. Let him fucking...
I think that was his response.
Okay.
Just gonna let that horse work its way through.
Well, I should have expected you to behave as such.
You ignored me when I asked you a question.
True.
Never interrupt a lord when he is speaking.
Lord. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Are you a lord, huh? Could you call yourself a lord? Huh?
I am lord because I rule.
Okay. So you're strong and you kill people.
I didn't realize we had such a little revolutionary on our hands.
I try to avoid revolutions. You know?
Isn't that adorable?
You brought me here.
I thought you said you thought that was a lie.
Yeah, I did. Maybe it's not, though.
Oh, okay. You're right, maybe it's not.
I should very much like to see your devices in action someday.
Oh yeah, I got a few ideas.
It's good to know that you bite the bait when it's set before you.
Oh, damn.
This doesn't change anything.
Turns away.
You were doomed from the start!
Doesn't even listen. Samson!
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. For some reason, it doesn't activate my voice for a couple of seconds after I tell it to.
Oof, that's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. So Samson is still drawing, but his eyes slowly drop to look at Strahd, and then he kind of like ponders back down. He's like, I don't want to look at him.
It has been so long since you last visited Ravenloft, old friend.
Samson's eyes look back up at him, and then he like begins writing his book, and then he writes down what mean, and then shows it to him.
I was about to ask if you'd forgiven Rahadin, but I see you don't remember. I suppose that is not altogether unexpected. You did leave in an unfortunate state. Better than your insolent companion, but unfortunate all the same. Perhaps in time your memories will return to you.
Well, whatever.
He writes down, like, he tries to write down as much as he can of what he said, and he turns the page and he writes down, "Are you the bad guy? Question mark."
You bad?
I just had to really resist making a reference just now.
Should have done it.
Was it a Billie Eilish reference?
Yeah. I very nearly just regally said the word duh. He says, good and bad is a matter of perspective.
He's bad.
He's bad.
Samson ponders in that for a moment, and he writes down, Samson's the good guy. Samson will help.
He says, he sort of looks at you sadly and he says, the last time you helped Samson, a lot of people died.
Samson's like kind of trembles and then scratches at his head again and then goes back to drawing.
Hey now.
You're an ulcer.
No. Shut up, Reginald.
That's the national anthem of Blanc.
Well, I don't suppose there's much more I can gain from this little bit of repartee. I feel I have a greater understanding of you, but few have the opportunity to dine at my table, and I would not think to deny you your opportunity to make the most of it. Have you any questions for me? I would be pleased to answer should your inquiries not be too impertinent.
Well, go ahead.
My head like snaps back to him and I say, "Why am I alive?"
Okay.
As I told you, Aiden, a shadow looms over you. You are guided. I won't say a puppet on strings, but there is a puppet master about. And he has his eyes on you.
What does his face look like when he says that? That last part. Like what
Make an insight check. You want to try to read an emotion.
Yeah, I want to see, like, is he smug? Is he somewhat concerned? Like, I have a +3 to insight. Fuck.
What'd you get?
6.
It's kind of hard to tell. He is very hard to read, but he's maintaining eye contact, and he's firmly staring at you.
He's not smirking.
He's not smirking or anything. He's just has spoken.
I look back. My demeanor breaks a little bit more. It sort of look like my skin's very pale right now, and some sort of just redness comes to my face a little bit.
You can
I don't
feel
know if it's anger or if it's fear, but it's something.
You can feel just for a moment just a tickle of cold in the bunch of veins where your neck was torn out.
I touch my neck.
He sort of smiles at that motion and turns back to the table.
All right. Because Ralph was asked to speak at length about himself, and no one else was, he's gonna, push his plate aside a little bit, which he's forgotten to eat from. And he'll turn in his chair, put his elbow on the table.
Honestly, most everybody else was a lot more reticent, to be fair.
Yeah, I didn't want to fucking talk about myself.
He tried to ask Marcus, and Marcus kind of stonewalled him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to be like, well, my family.
Yeah,
you want to RP, you weirdo?
Okay, God, can you stop interrupting?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
I'm sorry, fuck you? Is that how you apologize?
This is what, yeah, exactly. It's always worked for me before. I don't understand.
Welcome to the new age, bro.
Anyways. Alright. I'm shutting up.
Alright. So, Ralph feels very foolish. So he's gonna try this.
Elbow propped.
Puts his elbow on the table and he's like, tell me about Tatiana.
He sees expression change. And he says, where did you hear that name?
It's not important.
Yes, it is.
I asked
Where
you a
did you
question
hear
first.
that name?
You're not gonna answer my question?
You
Jesus
mistake your position. This is my castle, my valley, and here I am lord. If I wish to override your question with one of my own, I shall. Where did you hear that name?
I thought you said it wasn't your style to pry, though.
Yeah.
My style is whatever I desire it to be at the time.
Well, it sounds like you're not a very, I don't know.
What a
Not
poser.
Listen,
He's
Reginald,
ignoring you and he's fucking locked in on...
Listen, Reginald, these are his principles. If you don't like them, he has other.
There ain't shit. He's faking it till he makes it. Until he gets fucking fucked.
I'm afraid you no longer qualify for courtesy. He's just staring at Ralph.
Okay. I got a question. You said, I think you said at the beginning you didn't bring us here, but your letter said you did. So...
Everyone who is here because of my design.
But are you just saying that, or...
So, can you get us out of here by your design? Alive?
He says, only I possess the power to allow one through the mists.
Okay. So why are we here?
But you didn't know us until you heard about us and then you knew about us, so you didn't do that.
He's barely paying attention to the rest of you right now.
That's a good question. Ralph was thoughtful at that because he didn't realize that. He's like, oh.
God, way to make fucking dinner embarrassing and awkward.
Turn off the game.
He turns and he turns slightly. He's still looking at Ralph, but he turns slightly, and he says, "If you must know, it is terribly boring being immortal. Sometimes I like to spice things up."
Saying immortal?
Immortal.
He said immortal, but it just sounded like mortal. He doesn't
Have you thought about stopping that?
Never thought about that.
Seems like a good idea.
Suicide is never the option.
Suicide is
painless.
Suicide
brings on many changes.
Bucket, current year.
Where did you hear that name?
Go back to drinking my champagne. and Samson's champagne.
Oh man, he's really not letting go.
Mm.
What a weirdo.
You did bring up something that he actually gives a shit about.
Yeah,
Suddenly, that nobody knows about.
Yeah, just sucker punch him in the face.
That's like going up. You went up to the fucking director of the CIA in like the fucking 70s, and you said, "What's good, MK Ultra?"
It's all about eliciting emotions. If we die here, we still win.
That's right.
We made him get angry at his dinner party. We're the winners.
Yeah,
we
dude.
trolled him epically.
Yes.
Now he just looks like a fucking joke.
And we're corpses.
He's still locked in on Ralph. Do you say anything? You just...
I got a question. Are we allowed to leave?
He's so hard ignoring you.
I start to get up. I'm scooting out my chair. I'm like,
He sort of turns slightly and he says, "You are welcome to enter, but you are not welcome to leave."
I scoot my chair back in.
Ralph, Ralph,
Here it
can
comes.
I have you
I was waiting for this.
make a wisdom save?
Not a charisma.
This is interesting. I'm liking this.
I was waiting for the suggestions. Or the charms, or whatever he does.
The charms.
This is fucking awesome.
I get to get charms by Strahd.
You're fucking
exciting.
Thank you, KMS. I really appreciate that. I needed that today.
What did he say?
He is.
A wisdom save. 19. I did okay.
Doesn't work.
Ooh, he ain't go like that.
Ralph is invincible.
None of you know. None of you know
I
anything.
rolled a 15.
None of you know anything happened. By the way, there's not like an effect. You don't see
He
anything.
doesn't wiggle his fingers.
Yeah,
or-
Ralph doesn't know that he was just. He
Fucking-
just had a thing come at him, but Strahd knows.
Alright,
He
something
isn't
in
fucking
it, yeah.
Palpatiner.
Yeah.
Is there
It's like,
passive?
why are you looking at me
is
all
there-
painful like something
is there
should have
s-
happened?
Is there such thing as a passive insight?
No.
I mean,
Dang.
we can we have the passive insight of Strahd wants to fucking know where
He
Ralph
sort of
got that.
leans across the table, getting closer to Ralph, who again is like right next to him.
What a weirdo, dude. Oh, sorry.
And he says, I've seen that look in your eyes many times. The unwavering faith in the moral certainty of man against monster. But the lines are not so finely drawn in Barovia. And I have seen that look fade, along with the light from many eyes before. Tread lightly, my friend. And know that I don't say this as a threat, but with genuine concern for your well-being.
I read it somewhere.
I believe I know where you found it then. He sort of leans back slightly. You will surrender my property to me.
Me thinking about us carrying all our valuables on us into Strahd's castle.
You were good to bring it back to me. Let's finish the trade. And it is a trade. You hand me the book, and you live.
Give us a second.
I don't even know who's holding it.
It ain't me.
That's what everyone's gonna say. Because we didn't decide who was holding it.
Who was it that read it?
I
Wasn't it
can't
Ralph?
remember who.
Was it me?
I think
No,
it was
it
Aiden.
couldn't. It couldn't have been
Oh,
Ralph. He's
fuck.
not smart enough.
I think it was Aiden.
I think it was me.
I'm pretty sure it was Aiden. I think Aiden has the tome.
Good job, dummy.
I have to send her. Fuck you.
Bear in mind, Aiden can't communicate with everybody, so he's got to make a decision on his own if he's the one who's carrying it.
I gulp more champagne. How does it taste?
It's really, really fucking amazing.
Dope.
Like, it's genuinely probably the best wine you've ever had.
Is it stinky?
I mean, it smells like wine.
It has to be some old shit, you know what I mean?
It's definitely old.
The
Maybe it's got some
ground
mold on
glass
the
and
cork.
arsenic will kick in later, so I'm not worrying about it right now.
The ground glass.
The ground glass?
Yeah, and arsenic.
And arsenic.
I poisoned them in Call of Cthulhu with ground glass and arsenic one time.
And it was with a vampire!
Okay, well, but I'm not gonna do it again.
Hey, come drinking with me! And we're like, oh yeah, sure, you're just a regular human being, right? And he's like, nope. I'm not.
No!
As he's sitting there, he says, he says,
starts making monkey.
I granted you safe passage to my castle. I have granted you safety within its walls. But if you are committing a crime against the Lord, that safety can be revoked at any time.
Fuck. Okay.
We don't have it.
Oh.
Make a deception check.
Stares at the corner, sweating for 3 minutes straight. We don't have it.
Everybody's staring at Aiden, sweating.
Well, no, because I legitimately did not know who had it, so I'm going to say Ralph actually doesn't know who had it, but he knows one of them have it. You know.
I believe in your ability to get a good one.
Please.
I can't believe fucking passed the charm. That sucks.
Please be good, please. Please make a good.
That's hilarious.
Boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Maybe
please.
Strahd is just a big pushover.
It's a high DC, but 19. I mean,
I rolled another 19.
Okay,
Is
what'd
that
you get?
plus anything?
Please.
Plus, minus, what?
No, that's the total, I think.
Oh, total 19?
Yes.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Gary needs a poo.
My face is physically cringing right now. I'm waiting for Strahd to start fucking smiling.
I have a really big smile on my face.
I'm very surprised that Aiden is holding out on this man.
Oh,
I think,
buddy.
I feel like
I've
Aiden
gotten
was
worse.
seconds away from fucking handing it over before Ralph spoke up.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Pee. Oh my god.
It's a good thing.
Does it work?
Shh.
Yes, you do. Sorry.
Good thing that Strahd's focusing
Well,
on
if we
that.
do, I don't know who has it.
Somebody just pull an old swapperoo, just, you know.
Just toss it under the table. It like lands with a heavy
Shove it in
thud
your
and
mouth.
slides a few inches.
Well, luckily, I actually forged the entire book a few days ago.
Shut up.
Oh, we're fucked. Okay. Fuck.
Wait.
Strahd doesn't appreciate power moves at his dinner.
Really?
What?
I thought this was like
What do you
a
mean?
stockbroker meeting. Everybody loves power moves. We start jacking off together.
God damn, I love it whenever my business partner jackhammers my dick off.
Okay.
This is not the time to be speaking about that.
There's a
Machine
time
gun
for that. It's
jackhammering
not
my
now.
dick.
I'm gonna tell you,
guess
from
fuck
looking
me,
at
man.
his face, his patience is thinning
Yeah,
fast.
I reach into my bag.
Mm-mm.
I reach it. Aiden reaches into his bag, and he pulls out the tome, and he
Fucking
sets
crazy.
it on the table. That
No.
his hands are tied.
Thank you, Aiden. I knew I could count on you. And he
Traitor.
picks it up, and he just sort of like hands it, lifts it up, and Rahadin passes behind him, just takes it.
I pat Aiden on the back more and like it's super.
And he says, "Put this away, and make sure it isn't lost again."
Fuck.
You're all level 3. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man!
Can you imagine?
Oh!
Rahadin exits the room with the book. And Strahd turns to Ralph and says, "Was that worth it?"
Ralph gives the most intense stare.
He smiles back, baring the canines.
Can I ask
Is
one
that
question?
all of the questions?
I got one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Are there like levels to vampires, or how do you guys work? You're a vampire, right?
What's a vampire?
I am the vampire, the first of my kind.
First. Ooh. Ooh.
There are others who claim to be kin with me, but they are nothing but shadows. I am the true vampire.
Yeah, so there are definitely levels to vampires.
Is that all?
He said no to the.
Did he ever answer
Like Marcus is
your question about why the fuck we're even here in the first place?
Oh, he didn't know.
He
did. Ignored you.
He said he gets bored.
Oh
He said
yeah.
he got bored, but
that's
he
not a
also said-
fucking good answer.
It's
said
not a
that
good
he didn't-
answer.
He said that he didn't know we were here. He just heard about us afterwards, and then was like, "Hey, come on in." So
It
he
sounds
didn't
contradictory, doesn't it?
Well, he can. What was it? He can.
Like all
let people
tyrants, he
pass.
must create an illusion of power.
Well,
It's just like, oh, like,
column A, column B.
Don't know if it's an illusion this time.
No, he's not actually a vampire. He's just a dude.
He's a dude. He's got fucking rubber fangs.
he didn't even cast a charm spell. That's a placebo effect.
Yeah, I would have messaged you and said nothing happens if she.
When he was mentioning Samson, he said like someone else didn't get off or someone got away or something, right?
He said somebody fared worse than you.
Oh, somebody fared worse.
Yes.
Samson's gonna write down who got hurt worse than Samson.
Oh, don't you remember? Have you not told your friends about your old journeys? Or has this... And he taps his head, just as Rahadin is re-entering the room. Blocked the memory.
Samson writes down, Samson thinks you're lying.
Well, I recommend you work on that little incident up there. And perhaps you'll remember your dear friend. And all those who fell in your wake. I must say, some have called me cruel, but I saw nothing more cruel than the false hope you gave those poor men and women. A hero? I'm not sure.
That he does not like that. He's like gripping the pencils and they're cracking.
Is Samson next to me?
Samson.
I forget what the scene tries.
Samson's next to. Yeah, it's next to you.
Yes.
Because we had the champagne
I clang him on the back. I'm like, you're alright.
It sounds like.
If you didn't die, Samson, Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, why does it sound like
That's me
panting?
sprinting around the table to clang him on the other side.
I had to run it. The bucket was far away from me. I had to go get it.
I clang him on this. I'm like, it's okay, Samson. Anytime you don't die means it's another chance to be stronger.
Oh God.
As soon as you say that, the pencil snaps, and then he goes back to drawing with a different pencil.
Is there anything else?
A little bit more flustered. Yeah.
Shall I proceed?
Aiden, his eyes start watering. And he puts his hands in his head in his hands, and he just asks why. Just why us? Of all the people in your land, why us? Why do you choose us?
Because
You're breaking
you were
down?
there.
Yeah, I'm breaking down. Aiden's breaking down, dude.
Because you were there.
He starts shaking. He is full on crying.
Is this
now.
funny to you, Strahd? Is this entertaining? Are you entertained by this?
This crying, weak piece of shit boy. I mean, he's not a piece of shit, but you know. He's
Take it
weak.
back a notch, Reginald.
Strahd looks at Reginald kind of confused.
He's just like, are you backing up now? Or...
I don't understand.
You like watching weak people cry, huh?
Weak, pathetic bitches, pussy bitches cry.
Little babies.
All right.
He already died once. Oh God.
He says, "It is what it is."
He looks up from his hands, and he says, "No, it's not. It's not. Because there's how many of us are there? 6?
6.
Around thereabouts.
Right around 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 6 of us here. How many people do you rule? Every day you have the option to kill, do whatever the fuck you want. And you choose us. Why?
You're not dead, are you? Not anymore.
He looks disgusted. Raiden just looks disgusted, like you just insulted his family. And he just sulks back in his chair. He's angry. Now he's not sad. He's angry.
Oh no.
Let us arrive at the main course, shall we?
Wait, there's more food.
What the
heck? Figures
metaphor.
There's more food.
mean?
I haven't even eaten this.
I'm already full from toes.
Strahd seems to be fond of tossing a few relevant metaphors into his dialogue now and again. It's an insufferable habit.
Oh, because I'm literally being like, do I need to eat this now?
No.
I'm full.
You have cut a
What do you mean?
wide swath across my valley. I appreciate the destruction of the Durst estate, hideous cursed thing that it was. Those pathetic creatures groveled at my feet, dogs waiting for scraps. I was all they thought about. Funny then that I had forgotten they existed until you shattered their manor. Then of course there is Vallaki, a town of madmen, sycophants, and fools. But you have changed it for the better. That crude maniac Vargas Vallakovich is dead, which brings me great pleasure. Fiona Wachter, a loyal servant of mine, was exposed as a traitor. I would not like any woman who traffics in Asmodeus to lurk in my realm. The town has come together, in violence perhaps, but violence that unified their will. Time will tell if that will is in conflict with my own. For their sake, I hope it is not. And now you beat upon the gates of Krezk, stymied by a burgomaster who sits the fence like a horse. But there is another matter I wish to discuss. One of tremendous importance. You travel now with companions. A woman. And a foolish man who calls himself her kin. He believes he knows her. You may believe you know her, but you do not. None know her as I do. None could. She is mine, and she was always meant to be mine. How I have longed to bring Tatiana home. And he sort of glances at Ralph. But she does not know her own mind. Quite literally. She has forgotten herself, forgotten her past. She's even forgotten me. But I have seen in her heart that her love has not waned after all these years. It is merely shrouded, like the valley. In time I can remind her. In time, Tatiana will know her mind, her soul. But I am not some brute who storms across the land, snatching maidens from their beds. I would not want such fear to creep into Tatiana's heart, even if it is misguided. Even if all I do is for love of her. So she must come to me herself. Then she will know that she is mine, that her heart belongs to me. And my heart belongs to her. As such, I make you an offer, my honored guests. I do not deal often, and I never offer a second chance. Know that this is my will, my word, and my bond, and you shall never see its like again. I bid you, bring Tatiana to me, and I shall let you leave Barovia.
No.
Got a question for you now.
Yes?
I do have questions.
Marcus, would you like to go first?
Oh no, you can go. I was just making sure we have a queue.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to be clear that there is a couple of things that we need to inquire about.
There's a tendency that when somebody has questions, then we just move on after.
Oh, okay. I understand. Have you always thought of people as property? Something that you can have and own for yourself? To say that a person is yours, what does that mean?
She is mine and I am hers. That is how love works.
Also, you're like 100 million years old, dude. Like, how is that supposed to be believable? Like, she's like 20-something.
That was my question.
That makes no fucking sense. You're speaking nonsense.
She has gone by many names over these centuries. Always she's hidden, always she forgets. Always she's drawn to me, to Ravenloft. But always she's kept away. Always she comes just within my grasp, but each time I've reached for her, it has ended in tragedy. I've come so terribly close before. Still, I remember the insolence of Perez. But this time, it will be different. Already I see that she is more pure, more fully present than ever before. I know her. Have you seen in these cities men and women who walk vacant-eyed?
Yeah. Fucked up.
All that is within Barovia remains within Barovia. Souls included. But some people are just shells, bereft of that which gives the spark of life.
Why?
I don't know. It has always been this way, even before my parents brought me here. Some curse on the land, perhaps. But souls do not leave, either. They may drift for a time, but they always return.
To... here.
To another body. Tatiana has been born again, and again, and again.
Why didn't you say that in the first place? Fuck, it made no fucking sense. Okay.
But her soul is so much stronger. Every time she is born, they are the spitting image of her. It is like she never died at all. She's always so close. And always she has been ripped away.
What do you mean ripped away?
Either I can't find her in time.
In time for what?
Before she dies.
So she like gets old?
More often than not, Barovia is a dangerous place, and the people here can be callous. A young woman, beauty such as her, hair so distinctive. I am said to be a monster, but I find mortals more monstrous all the time.
Wow.
And once, I was desperately close to Tatiana. She had remembered me. But the people of Perez sought to defy me, and they slew her to keep her out of my hands. An innocent girl murdered because of our love. In doing so, they threw away their own lives. I hope their spirits drown for eternity like their bodies did.
You drowned each of them?
I let the river take them. I am the ancient and I am the land, and Barovia obeys my beck and call. But this time, Tatiana, I can feel her. I can feel her presence. She is there. After so long, hundreds of years, I stand on the precipice again. Appears to compose himself slightly.
So every time you try again, she's taken away before her time.
Are you sure she loves you, considering you killed her husband and your brother?
Do you even get a body to mourn
He
over?
stares at Marcus. Do not speak of him.
I drank more champagne.
You see, like, he was more annoyed than mad at Ralph, but he is staring at you with what can only be described as barely restrained rage. And he takes a moment to compose himself and looks away before he does something he'll regret.
Because Marcus would kick his ass.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Were you gonna say something, Ralph?
I was saying something.
Sorry, I didn't hear it because I was responding to whatever Marcus was doing.
What exactly did I say? It wasn't a new question. It was building on what he was doing.
You said something about a body or something?
It feels weird circling back now after a new question was posed.
That wasn't really a question. That was him saying something and him shutting him down.
So, I don't... Well, first I said something like... I have to paraphrase because I forgot. First I said something like, so every time you got to her, she was taken away before her time, like untimely death kind of thing. Yeah. And then
Yes.
I asked like, did you even get a body to mourn over?
No. They burned her.
Every time?
Every time she's gone away. They burned her in Berez, or she is lost, or some tragedy strikes.
Tragedy.
But if you are there, perhaps you can safeguard her and bring her to me safely.
Strahd, something is conspiring against you.
He sort of looks at you and he says, "Don't I know it? But shh." And he leans over and he says, "They're listening." And he leans back.
I'll be honest. I don't like a single thing about you. But if we were to help you, I don't see how us helping you with it will keep whatever's conspiring against you from getting the job done anyway.
There is a way, but that is my business, and we will speak no more of that. All I wish is for you to bring me Tatiana, and you may go. You have my word.
Do you know what type of thing
I
is
said
orchestrating?
we will speak no more of it. How do you answer?
So do you have like a P.O. box or?
I look left and right.
I look
I don't
down.
say that.
And up.
I
And
rotate
up
my
and
head.
down.
Aiden still has his head in his hands, but he's not crying anymore.
I pat him on the back more.
I am also affected by something
Oh.
conspiring against me, and I don't want to leave here empty-handed.
Hold on, I think he's there's a noise that's going on.
He's not muted.
I'm not
I
muted.
don't know.
Oh, sorry.
It's the sound of my furnace turning on.
That really sets the ambience, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you wish to bring me Tatiana and stay, that is your business, but you will be free to go. All I ask is for my love to be returned to me.
I'm not saying shit. I think he's gonna get mad at us if we don't say anything.
Why did you say that out loud, Aiden? That's weird.
You said something.
He didn't.
I look around the table. Do we vote? Who votes?
Is that a thing? Voting?
Sure.
Okay.
My vote is I don't care.
Law of the Wild. Marcus don't give a fuck.
It's just like, let's hold a vote.
Strong
But I'm not gonna choose either side.
Well,
Let's have a vote. I abstain.
I wanted it to not just be somebody just says yes.
Or somebody just says no.
Yeah.
Technically, Bucket already said that, but he had like barely. Nobody had asked any questions by that point.
Simpson takes a piece out of his notebook and writes his answer.
I look at the notebook. What does it say?
Says you a bitch.
Oh, I'm struck.
It says angry, crush,
does it say?
destroy,
Angry face.
It's just an angry face.
Is that-
I guess that's
is
a
that
no.
I think that's a
From
no.
Samson.
Bucket, you're a no, right?
I lightly shake my head. I mean, I nod. Nod, that's the word.
So it's a no. Okay. Aiden.
His head's still in his hands. I don't think he's gonna respond.
Okay, we'll come back around.
Aiden abstains.
Ralph.
What does he vote present?
Ralph.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, you vote yes?
Yes.
No. I am visibly confused. Okay.
Yeah, that's the proper reaction.
Reginald?
No.
No. Okay. Then I vote no.
Boy, Dozens, we were fucking wrong on how people were gonna plead.
And then... Alright, that's what... Okay. Is that 4? 4 no's, 1 abstain, 1 yes.
You see his expression sour somewhat,
I turn in the ballots to Strahd.
and he says, Consider carefully. You will not get a second chance. Consider very carefully.
So what are the votes at now?
Currently, the votes are at 4 saying no, 1 you being abstain, and 1 yes from... Yeah. We got 1 yes, 4 no's, 1 abstain.
So it doesn't even matter what I say.
I mean, it could. You could.
No,
Unless anybody
I'm
flips.
not. That wasn't complaining. I'm just like, maybe I.
Yeah,
could
but
say
you
yes
you
to
should
try and
wasn't
keep
sure
it
if
you
you
should
said that in
decide how
character.
you actually feel though.
I wasn't sure if you said that in character.
No.
It doesn't matter what.
It doesn't matter.
I'm like, I mean, I don't.
Rock the vote.
I
Hayden. Get out and vote.
I have another question.
Voter died.
He looks
Are
at
you
you.
going? Are you going to kill us if we say no?
He smiles, and he says, I haven't decided.
I changed my vote.
I'm going to insight that.
Make an insight check.
I changed my vote to a maybe.
Oh dang, dude! I've got some insane insight, bro. Let's go. Oh!
Wow!
No!
Wow! Reginald is.
There we go.
Reginald,
Rolled
fuck
again.
you. You can't roll it again.
I
That
held
was
his
not 1
insight.
plus 7.
You guys are across the table from each other. You can't help insight. Reginald is tilted and cannot read this man. He can't tell if that's an idle threat, if he's playing with you. It's hard to say.
Oh,
I
fuck.
put forth another option on this.
The option has been offered. There will be not
Oh.
another.
No, I meant for our voting. What about a maybe?
He sort of glares at you and he says, Own your convictions, Marcus. There's nothing I hate more than a waffler. Pick one side.
I'll change my vote to yes. Fuck it. I don't wanna die.
You guys ever lost someone? And then when you finally have someone else to fill that space, you lose them again. And then when you find someone else to fill in that space, you lose them again. You guys know how that fucking feels.
Aiden says no.
In the third person.
Reginald says no. It doesn't matter that I changed my vote.
So what are the votes at now?
Can Samson vote? Did Samson vote?
Samson voted no.
He voted no.
Oh.
Samson voted no.
The votes
So
are
what are
2
the votes
yes,
at now?
1 abstain. I'll just stick with no.
1 abstains. That's 3 no's.
3 no's, 2 yes, 1.
I thought you
abstain.
changed your vote to yes.
Me
Yeah, but
not
now
yet.
he's trying to fight me on it, so I'm going back.
Well, he was trying to change his vote to maybe.
I was putting forth the option, but
He's like, I changed my vote. By the way, how about a maybe?
I changed my vote to maybe.
And then he said no maybe.
Or, well, I was like, I think I'll change my vote. And then he's like, bitch. And I'm like, alright, fuck you. No.
What are you gonna say, Aiden?
I say yes, I guess.
And we are tied.
He's just defeated.
Then you're tied.
Samson rises from the table and is looking at the people that.
Strahd is sort of
table.
watching curiously.
Aiden looks ashamed.
I look at Samson I asked, do you have something you want me to say that you wrote down?
Samson writes, "We're the heroes. Vote yes."
Interesting perspective.
So that's 4 yes.
Yeah. Any final remarks? I bang my
bucket.
Pretend.
Bucket already made her vote.
No, I know. I was just seeing if there's any final remarks.
Yes. The current vote stands at 4 yes. No, 5.
4
yes?
4 yes,
I mean,
2 no.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys can make remarks on the side of no, like arguments for no.
Yeah, you guys can make arguments if you want.
That's why
an
I said
open
bucket.
discussion.
Do you have anything to say? Because
That's why I
it's
was
just
seeing
like,
if
well,
the no side wanted to say anything.
Yeah, because the yes side said something. Any rebuttals?
I mean, I was just asking the whole party.
Fight me.
Yes, I can talk.
Fight me. Fucking fight me, coward! Come on.
Shut up. Let Bucket maybe talk.
She looks like she's trying to appear very certain of this. I don't care about him or how sad he is. Okay? No.
Fair.
To Ralph.
Well, Marcus was the other no. Does Marcus want to say anything?
Yeah.
In defense of no, or?
I mean, I go with what the party. I'm not gonna, like, override it or anything, so if they say yes, we're going with yes then. Everybody good?
Samson writing a note for...
Oh, Samson's writing, okay. We wait.
Were you writing something? Is that still happening, or?
Hold on, he wrote nearly a paragraph.
Oh my goodness.
It's multiple pages. He just keeps writing and shuffles another one, shuffles another.
He's putting those colored pencils to work.
They're in Pure Dot.
Who is that? Cerulean.
Come on, friends.
It's turquoise. If there's one thing I can take from my elementary school education, or preschool, I don't know, it's that turquoise exists.
Wait, you made it past preschool? Okay, bud.
I'm a bit of
we got a big brain over here.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a brain genius.
Let me
Yes,
guess,
but what about verdigris?
No.
Camus, I bet you can
Well,
put the
Samson
circle...
walks over to Ralph and hands him like these several pieces of paper, and he leaps through them, reads each one of them front and back.
Samson, rests his hand on your shoulder, like as you're doing it, like gripping it tightly.
One moment, please. Reads all of them.
Samson's eyes are just staring at Strahd as he's gripping Ralph's shoulder.
Okay, he's gonna give them back to Samson, and close his eyes
Go the other
for
hand,
a second.
and then let's go.
Samson, if I knew any way to help a person like this, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now.
Are you gonna say more, or is that it?
And I'm sorry, I know that I'm slow and my pauses are long.
I
understand, my pauses are very long.
do the same thing.
And I'm a slow person. And I've been looking for ways to end whatever has been harrying me and my family. To no avail. Who's to say that we can solve this guy's problem in any other way? I don't know it. But on a few different levels, I know how it feels. And it's fucking hard to see it happening to somebody else. And like I said, I don't like a single thing about this guy. But who deserves that? No one deserves that.
Samson kind of like, his posture seems to relax a little bit. It's something in the book, and he kind of shows it to everyone. If what choose.
Who what? Sorry?
If what choose?
It's basically saying if you choose that, you can't stay.
If choose yes.
Basically making an ultimatum here.
I don't.
I don't understand. I don't think anybody understands what you're quite getting at.
I know.
You can't make
okay,
you
so
can't make
he's
it an ultimatum.
trying to say if you vote yes, then he won't stay. He's going to leave.
Didn't you vote yes?
He did.
Oh, he voted no.
What?
You said yes.
You said yes.
I think he cut out whenever he said that. I was a little confused.
This is a
Then we're back to tied.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you
voted...
stood and said yes at some point.
Yeah.
You said we are the heroes. I vote yes.
You did say that verbatim.
Okay, then that was my issue. I meant no.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had that completely wrong. I thought someone else had to vote.
Okay, he cut out for me whenever he said that.
That's why I said. That's why I said interesting perspective when he said it, because I was like, that doesn't seem like Samson's binary hero viewpoint to me.
I had that backwards then. I thought someone else had changed.
Anyways, ultimatum he gives.
Okay, so if the party votes yes, then
Samson says he will fuck off.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Okay, so 2 people are gonna fuck off.
That is an ultimatum of 2 people leaving if we vote yes.
Oh my god.
Is that correct?
We're gonna die if we say no.
Okay.
This is great.
This is so what I wanted from this.
Fuck you, Nick.
Most of being a DM is psychological torture.
Fuck you!
I mean, this is kind of the only way back home, potentially.
No, there's never one way.
Oh, good luck with that.
The only reason I changed it to yes was because we were tied.
Well, now we're tied again.
You know what? Fuck it. Aiden's died once, he'll die again. He says no.
Okay. We're at 2 yes, 4 no.
Any please, Ralph and Reginald?
Or on the side
I
of
mean,
no.
Ralph made two pretty.
Suppose that's
hard-
fair. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
Ralph
don't
is
make me do
Ralph
a
is all
million more.
Ralph is all plead out.
You like pouring his fucking bleeding heart onto the table. Like, I don't think there's anything more you can say.
That's
What about
probably
you,
fair.
Reginald?
Reginald, then maybe.
I mean,
You've
that's the
seen
whole.
kingdoms fall. You think it's worth it to give up a girl?
I'll fucking change my thing back to no. Fuck it. If the whole party's doing it, I'm sorry.
Five
We'll go
With
together.
the flow. He goes
One
with the
yes.
flow, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even hear half of what the fuck we're even voting on.
It's
Whether or
because
not
It's
agree to
essentially
Strahd.
Help
deliver,
Strahd.
bring Tatiana to Strahd, and he'll let you go.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Figured
If
it
we
was
vote
something like that.
yes. If we vote no, we're not going to help him with Tatiana.
I mean, he's just
And
trying
he
to get some
may
puss
or may
puss,
not
dude.
kill us.
Tatiana tied.
He's
Todd.
just trying to get some puss puss, dude.
Stop that.
Yeah.
Not the time.
I'm not helping you get puss puss. I'm sorry.
All right,
Not
stop.
the time.
Reginald.
He already said
Wrong.
stop, and then you said it again.
This is how
Except
it
for
goes.
this time, it was in character.
Having McNasty in the
Reginald,
party.
where did you learn
We're
this
having
language?
I'm having a goddamn psychological breakdown, and Reginald's just saying push push.
It's Blanchionian.
Dungeons
it's the
and Dragons.
Blanchionian word for romantic love. I'm
Dungeons
sorry.
and Dragons, everybody. Dungeons
He does want
and
romantic love. That is
Dragons.
very true.
Dungeons and Dragons is a cooperative tabletop
All right, stop.
role-playing game.
Is there anything more to be discussed, or shall I?
Bang the gavel.
I don't like this at
Going
all.
once.
I want this on the record.
I-
I want this on the record. Me, don't like this at all.
All right.
Okay. I point around the courtroom. I point at Reginald. Reginald, final remarks?
No.
Yes.
I never asked for this. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't.
None of us
You
did.
didn't. You didn't either.
That's true. I didn't.
FEMA camps.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was
Samson.
Start over to you.
What? No. Okay. Aiden.
No.
Okay. Ralph. Rafe.
You can call me Ralph. My dad calls me Rafe. Yes.
Okay. Bucket. Any final remark?
Bucket? Bouquet?
Is it bouquet?
No.
Do you have a last
Only
name?
dead people call me Bouquet.
Do you have a
Only
last
French
name? I
people
don't
call me
actually-
that.
The final
They are
score
dead.
is 5 no's, 1 yes. Going once.
I was just going for final remarks individually.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
that's what we were going for?
Yes.
Don't ask
That's
Ralph
why-
for another final remark.
I was just making 100% sure we're good. You'd be surprised people want to slip in. Alright, well, there it is.
Going twice. Sold.
What did I buy?
My death.
Heck.
We shall see.
What's behind death number 1?
Behind door number 1 is 1,000 blades. Behind door number 2, it's hard to tell, but it sounds like whirring machinery of some kind, and maybe some blades.
My favorite.
So
What about the mystery box?
there is a long silence. So we are to be at odds then. Is that how it is? Well then, I see that we cannot be friends after all. I'm sad. I will give you time to ready yourselves. For now the game is afoot. But know that we will meet again. I don't know what will happen. We shall see how the game unfolds. But you have been offered life, and you have chosen death. You may leave this place with my blessing. Once you are gone, the hunt begins. I would bid you pray to your impotent gods for mercy, but in Barovia there is only one god, and it is I. And when next we meet, you will not live long enough to regret challenging me. Good night. Rahadin sort of steps forward and he says, "Right this way." And Strahd just sort of sits at the end of the table staring.
Well, I guess as we're leaving, because nobody's saying anything, I'm assuming we're leaving.
Well,
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to say we start walking out of the room.
No,
I was
because
just-
that's you.
Yeah, that's your job.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, whenever
that
whenever the
butler was
DM
gonna-
tells me that I'm doing something, I say, "Wait a minute, hold up, come on,
I'm the
Bird,
first.
know your rights."
I'm the first one out.
Your
Yeah,
rights
bucket
are
bounces.
to interrupt at any moment you want. This is hell.
All right, so I guess as we're leaving, he does. Ralph does spare one more glance over his shoulder at him.
He is staring like stock forward, like trying very hard to suppress what is clearly quite a lot of anger. You can see the vein pulsing in his neck. He's not looking at anybody.
I say back, thank you for dinner. And good luck,
Aiden is angry.
I guess.
You can see in his face. His face is no longer pale, it's red. He's going back and forth between scared and angry and scared and angry. And he's probably one of the last people out of the room, like the sort of line, the concession. And prepare, I'm about to say something real edgy. And he turns back to Strahd, tears, but these are tears of anger. You can tell welling in his eyes. And he says, "I felt death before, and soon you will too." And then walks out. I just said something real edgy. I thought of that real hard.
It's not that edgy.
As you leave, you hear his voice echoing down the hall. "It is always a pleasure to kill a brave man." And Rahadin leads you back through the halls.
I want to apologize that I said yes on accident.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
It's all right.
It
was a
hilarious mistake.
No, it's funny.
I was very confused.
I was super confused.
Yeah, no,
'Cause I was like, that doesn't
I'm
sound-
like, geez, that's
I was like,
quite
there's
the
no
flip
way
flop.
Samson understands the nuance of this situation in any way.
Yeah, it's just
Right.
like, how does Samson understand what Ralph is saying?
Where the heroes give the girl up?
Yeah, I was like, that's why I said interesting perspective.
I thought he was playing 4D chess, dude. I was like, what is going on?
I was like, he must be. He must be.
For a second, I was like, dozens.
I was like,
I'm going off the
don't
rails,
apologize.
Nick. I just
Don't
decided. I just want the game to end now.
Argument.
You guys are led outside into the sort of what would now be like rather late afternoon. The carriage got here pretty quick. The sun sort of like low in the sky.
it's not raining.
It is not raining anymore. Rain has stopped. The carriage is gone. Don't know where it is. You see the drawbridge. And as you guys are sort of walking out into the courtyard and Rahadin closes the great doors behind you without another word, you hear Strahd again. And, he says, "Oh, there must be some mistake. I said good night." And he raises his hand, and you see him on the balcony behind you. He raises his hand, and he pulls his fist down, and you watch the sun descend.
Jesus Christ.
And you see the moon rise on the other side.
It makes that sound.
and he says, "Safe travels," and
The
walks
entire
back into the
time.
building.
The entire time, after the whole things started getting really tense after the whole Tatiana thing, and especially once the voting started, you know, Buckets became a lot more hesitant and inward, and she's just been sort of casting her eyes down, and she's starting to recover as she leaves the castle. And as he does this, as he's leaving, she's just like, she just turns up and says, "Fuck you."
He goes back into the castle without another word.
I really like what you said earlier about a tyrant just using the illusion of power or whatever, and then he does that.
And night has fallen over Barovia.
Bro, it's just an illusion.
That's just an
It's
illusion.
already
He's
night.
just tricking you.
Well, that's the thing. This entire campaign, we're just stuck in a basement on hallucinogenics.
Bro,
stuck
we're
in
in
Nick's
Sword Art
basement.
Online right now.
We're stuck in Nick's basement.
Bro,
Oh,
we're
wait,
in
ending
Spy
soon.
Kids
I really
3D.
gotta use the bathroom.
Bro,
We're in the furnace.
no, we're in Spy Kids 3D.
So do we go in the in his cart?
His
No,
cart's
there
gone.
is none.
Oh,
There is none.
We're
We're gonna have
hoping
to
it.
travel on foot
walking
in
back.
the night.
We're fine.
But Aiden doesn't have disadvantage on stuff anymore.
I suppose that's
So-
true.
So,
I
you know,
think we
silver
should-
lining.
We should make some distance during the night, because I don't think we should be.
What if we just did a power moving camp in his front yard?
We camp in the courtyard like, fuck you,
Like, hey,
buddy.
fuck you, bitch!
Put our stupid.
We live here
fucking
now. Go
tent
fuck
in the yard.
yourself.
All right, camp in the courtyard of the man who just pulled the sun down. Go for it.
You'll see him roll the sun down his.
You can't hit us
down
with the
hill.
sun.
Yeah, what's he gonna do? Pull us on into his own courtyard? No, bitch.
Yeah, he'll burn himself, idiot.
So
We
like
should-
on
we
the
should
crane
leave.
shot, of us like walking away from the castle, this is pretty much what Aiden looks like.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
honestly, I wanna.
Damn it!
Yeah, I wanna say Samson's like any like loose debris, he's like kicking and punching away from him. Like
I gotta
knocking
be
out-
honest. I was hoping
Pieces of rock.
you guys would be a little ruder because I have so many good threats here. I guess I'll have to save them for later.
I know.
So you guys cross the rickety, unsteady drawbridge. That's Aiden. Exactly as crunchy as that.
God!
Allah!
Where's the Allah one?
And you begin to make your way away from Castle Ravenloft back down the hills. Now that you're out of Ravenloft, is there anything the party would like to say to each other?
I'll wait till we're a bit out of earshot first.
You're now descending the hills, like, away from
Okay.
Ravenloft.
Okay.
It's soon out of view. That's how Bucket looked the whole fucking dinner. That was the expression on her face.
Arms crossed and everything.
Ralph had his hands clasped by his heart at Strahd's story. Bucket had that face.
Samson's walking away, he realizes that
It
he still
wasn't really
has
hands clasped at his heart. It's more like
I know.
a hand tugging at his heart.
I know. I was fucking. That's why I said. I think I told you your backstory would be fairly interesting in the context of this plot.
We'll talk about it after this.
Yeah.
That happened really fast. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh. Let's go to the Wizard of Wine.
Bucket.
Right, yeah. Wizard wine.
Samson hands you one of his broken pencils and writes.
Huh? You cut out.
Oh, it's the Wi-Fi. I was saying that I write can you fix?
Oh.
Sorry. Okay, stop it.
Let me check my inventory real quick.
That's my favorite picture of KMS, by the way. Without the jihadist thing.
I like the jihadist part.
Because this picture is very special to me, but
It's a very good picture, but then
it was very
jihadist
special
right
to me
there.
before you guys did the weird stuff with it.
This is the picture of KMS that's on my thigh.
The tattoo.
The tattoo.
Yeah, that's you.
The jihadist
Well,
part is
I mean,
Isn't that a photo from our hotel in Boston or near us?
I don't know.
I forget.
Oh,
I don't know.
Which one?
I just know I was at a museum field trip when I saw it, and I was all alone, and I was feeling like really fucking bored. And I looked at it, and I started laughing, and I was alone, and I felt stupid.
I think that was
That picture I took. The gnome picture was in my dorm, so it wasn't.
Okay, never mind then.
But
I'm
Bucket
thinking
has
of the Solid Snake.
Yes. Bucket has some stuff in
Why
her
did you
Tinker's
post
tools.
this in blurs of straw?
She can fix the pencil.
Okay.
She can glue it together. She does so.
Very easy.
Samson writes just a happy face, and he graciously takes it back.
I make a happy face with my own face.
Hey.
Samson tries to make a happy face. He tries.
I think you do
You
a
can
good
draw it with the pencil.
Does it on there with a pencil?
Yeah.
Draw it on the roll 20.
Put on their roll 20.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll do it for you then. Oh, that isn't. It's all blacked out. I'll just zoom in.
Anything else, or should I start time skipping?
I don't know. I think it's about time to stop. We can time skip to when we're going to bed or something.
Okay.
If you guys want.
I mean, I'm kind of done for now.
I guess I got a question.
Okay.
Why does he? Actually, I think I know why. I'm pretty sure he's insane. Also, I don't think Tatiana loves him because she's supposed to marry his brother, even if she even is Tatiana. And he killed her husband to be, so I don't think they're in love. So let's not. But when I mentioned that, he seemed really angry, so I wasn't gonna bring it up again. Like really, really angry, so I'm pretty sure I think I was right on that.
He seemed particularly mad about you mentioning his brother in general.
Oh, that's what set him off?
That seemed to be what set him off.
Oh, well.
What about my bro?
Killed his bro.
A kinslayer.
My brother.
Well, Ralph looks very thoughtful at what you've said.
Are you rolling for Strahd listening to me?
No. I'm rolling for
He's
much
like,
more
fucker,
scary.
you mentioned it again. Stop. Oh, that's all I got. Stop.
No.
Oh, are we pulling this stunt? Huh?
How far do you guys want to travel? Because it is already night.
Fuck, I don't know.
Do we have a map that so I can actually see distances?
Maybe we should actually bed down for the night if we're winding down. the session.
You're about 2 hours from the gates that lead farther towards western Barovia.
No, not towards the gates of Vallaki, though. We're like what?
The same direction. But you're 2 hours from that first set of gates with like the that like lead closer to where the windmill is.
Oh yeah, so we're a ways away.
You're quite a distance from Vallaki.
What say you fellows?
I'm emotionally and physically exhausted.
I mean, Aiden's usually like that, but like
More
by a
so than
factor of
usual.
10 now. But he's pissed. Usually he's like scared and angry, scared and like just scared.
Scared and loud, maybe.
And now he's just pissed.
So you guys want to make camp?
I
Sure.
do. Is that okay?
It's fine.
Use the bathroom really bad.
Yeah, sure. Also, I pat Aiden on the back, and Samson,
I rub his tummy.
and Bucket.
Oh.
You guys get together, bed down for the night. Make a camp by the side of the road, here in these sort of foothills. I'm gonna end the dinner music.
Yeah, we're not at his house anymore.
Anything before you go to bed, or?
No.
Nah.
I got to go bury
Yeah, well, that.
every time. And I
Why haven't you guys tried to kill me yet?
What?
What?
Look, this makes no sense to me.
What?
Well,
What do you mean?
Nothing I did there helped you guys.
Yeah, why would we kill you?
Why are you allowing me to walk with you?
Hold on, my dog.
This dog returned. Oh, part of the group. You gotta stick together. That's how it works.
Doesn't really make sense to me.
Good. I pull out sticks. Do the stick
No.
metaphor.
Alright, I'm ready. Ready for this?
I have one stick. See the stick.
Yeah.
This is you. I see. Look at this. I break
Okay.
it. See, one stick. It's weak. You know, a
Wait,
bunch
did
of
you
sticks.
just break me?
Yes.
Okay,
Now-
so you do want to hurt me.
Now I get another stick. A whole bunch of sticks. This is all of us. I'm like, Zoo, you can't break it. It's easy.
Can you show that to me again?
Is Marcus a fascist?
Hold on. I'm trying to get this.
Ape
I
together
get out
strong.
another stick. Yes, I'm ape
Okay.
together, strong.
Oh, this is doing a good thing for Samson too. You know, seeing that.
Okay.
he's-
I pick up
brain's-
this stick.
That said,
And-
you can be a bigger stick. Bigger sticks, less likely to break on their own. But many stick. They gravitate towards big stick.
And
That
what
is
if
a
we
pack. The hierarchy.
what if we put an axe head in the top of the bundle of sticks so we can defend ourselves and wrap it with twine?
I just stare at Aiden.
Wait,
What?
wait.
I just stare at him blankly. I don't.
Is there an axe in the middle?
Rough.
Yeah, I said there's an axe in the middle.
Oh,
I look at the stick.
It's so we can
bundle,
defend
I'm like,
ourselves. It looks like
I don't-
this. What's wrong?
Oh my
It's
god.
just a bundle of sticks with an axe in the middle. It's strong and
Strong.
The axe is Samson, of
I
course.
think you're onto something, Aiden.
Says the axe.
Ralph looks at the ground, then he looks left, and he looks right, and he frowns. and he looks at the ground again. Yes, of course. Yeah. Why didn't I see it before? Thank you for your explanation.
Yeah.
Turns around. You hear him say, "Fucking boy."
Poor Marcus. All he wants to do is impart wise wilderness metaphors, and nobody is receptive to them.
And then Aiden made it so confused.
Aiden muddled the whole message.
I look at
Like,
Aiden.
he almost
I'm still
maybe
like-
got it.
I'm still trying to picture. I'm like, yes, sure.
Sure, axe, whatever.
Sometimes somebody in the pack doesn't do what you want, but the pack is still the pack.
Wolf pack.
And then I throw in a quick whisper. The weak should fear the strong.
That's fucking Marcus's alignment.
And I point at
should fear
Samson.
the
I give him a thumbs up. I'm like, I whisper in his.
Sidley gives a
ear, and I'm
thumbs
like,
up.
The strong must lead the weak. Thumbs up. Pack.
Alpha? Omega.
I gotta say, I
look at him.
really appreciate the continued persistence of Marcus's like savage Darwinism philosophy. Like, filtered-
He's in the woods.
It's
got all
great.
these-
No, it's great.
You got political intrigue, coups, revolution. Get it out.
You know quite a
Simple
bit for
pack.
someone who lives in the woods.
What?
You know quite a bit about politics for someone who lived in the woods.
Look, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the pack.
You know, I think I get this guy. You know,
The pack.
the pack. It's just a couple dudes being guys. There's no one on top. There's no one on the bottom.
There can be people on top in a pack.
No, not in this one.
Well, I don't know about this one, but
The pack will go around, dismantling all the big packs, setting them free.
It'll be
I
a super pack.
I'm not sure.
You don't understand, Marcus.
Like in Vallaki, the guy leading wasn't strong. They took him out. And now who's in charge? The guy that they think is the strongest. Boom. There you go.
You know, I want to get out of here so we can go back to living in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. Not these woods. These woods
No,
suck.
these are bad woods. It's hard to kill the animals here. They have giant teeth.
They're also
your
not
teeth are pretty
natural.
big.
And they're also made of spikes.
Did you eat one of the spikes, Bucket?
She tries to hide her face.
Damn it, Bucket. Did you eat the horse haunch bone?
Never brought me any extra horse haunches. I was so hungry.
You ate the bones, didn't you, Bucket?
Wait, you ate the bones?
Bucket looks confused.
You ate
You
the
don't
bones?
eat the bones?
You cracked open the bones.
That's what the good stuff is.
The marrow.
Open the bones. You don't eat the whole bone.
Maybe you don't.
Of
Your
course I don't.
grinding teeth. Bleh.
What?
Bleh.
Crack.
Flat tooth.
How dare you?
See, you have so much more in common with Strahd.
No. He has like 4 sharp teeth, period.
Yeah, alright.
Bitch.
He's mostly a flat tooth.
He only pierces like weak neck, fleshy human neck. That's dumb. That's lame.
Hey, Strahd, why don't you break no bones, bitch?
Yeah, you don't drink fucking. There's blood in the marrow. Come on, bitch.
Hey, maybe he does.
This campaign feels like, that like thing you'd do at like school assemblies, like the little game where you'd have an egg on a spoon. You know that, like for field days, right? It feels like we started out before the air horn even started. Someone came up, grabbed our egg, and hucked it at our head at 20 miles an hour. Gave us another egg. We ran. We hit another egg on the ground. We slipped. We fell on the egg. We got back up. We got another egg. We fumbled the bag. We cracked the egg. And now we sat down. We sat down with the chicken. We sat down with the chicken. And and he offered us an egg. And we turned away the egg. And now he's prepared to throw that egg directly at our head.
Like,
We fumbled it. We fumbled it from day one.
Like, you want this egg? I'm gonna throw it at your face if you don't take it.
They're
And we're
gonna
like,
throw Irina at our face.
Yes.
All you had to
I'm
do.
just saying.
All you had to do was get the chicken a hen.
I'm just saying.
And now he's gonna throw the hen.
Now he's
You
gonna
know
throw
those
the hen
tripping
right at your
animations?
dome.
I have not played Death Stranding, but you know
Eggs
those
and
tripping
all.
animations where he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what I felt like this party's been doing since day fucking 1, and we're just falling over, losing all our
This
cargo,
is a
seeing
game
it roll
of
down the hill.
This is a game of quap.
Yes, except we're constantly going backwards.
Yeah, that was my fault today.
Listen. Anytime any DM has the balls to suggest that during a Strahd dinner, I don't know. I think very seldom does anybody ever accept that.
I don't know, man.
I mean, at least not unanimously.
I was honestly surprised that you guys almost did it. I was shocked, actually. I was like, whoa. Would have been fucking cool. I'm kind of disappointed, honestly, but... Might have been a shorter campaign. It's the secret ending from Far Cry 4.
yeah, I was thinking that. Like, just go with what he wants. You're done.
Yeah, do what he wants. Okay, goodbye. Thanks. No problem, bro.
I love the crab rangoon.
I love the crab rangoon. So you go to sleep.
We do.
With our watches.
With your watches.
As we do.
I'm playing co-op right now, and that's how I feel.
Understandable.
Do you want to keep going, or do you want me to end? Because some people said they wanted to end. I don't know if it's...
It's a little bit late.
Okay.
No.
I mean, even though I know
It's been a short session, but you know.
I mean, a lot happened.
A lot happened.
Extenuating circumstances
Yeah.
have caused us to start late, and bad things have happened.
No, I think that's fair. I think this is a good place to stop, anyways, with the aftermath of the dinner. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been BLURSE of Strahd. I hope you enjoyed tense dinner table negotiations.
Oh my god.
What will happen next week? or next time we're able to play, hopefully next week, we will motherfucking see.
Hello, nerds.
We can't lose our fucking sponsors, dude.
This has been Danganronpa V3.
There it is.
Signing off. Goodbye.
Forgot to throw that in.